bottle pop, truth drop. Welcome to the show. Champagne secrets, let your power grow. Every video, spark, ignite your inner light. Raise a glass to the future, shining bright. Empowerment is the code, we decode. Unravel mysteries, life's own secret load. Step by step, tap in, find your flow. With champagne secrets, you gonna glow.
Unlock the strength within you, watch it bloom. Life's a canvas, painted every room. Through ups and downs, cheers to what's next. Champagne secrets, life's complex. To the show, champagne secrets, let your power grow. Every video, spark, ignite your inner light. Raise a glass to the future, shining bright. Empowerment is the code, we decode. Unravel mysteries, life's own secret load. Step by step, tap in, find your flow. With champagne secrets, you're gonna glow. Unlock the strength within you, watch it bloom. Life's a canvas, painted every room. Through ups and downs, cheers to what's next. Champagne secrets, life's complex.
2nd and let's talk. Yo, DJ, roll that beautiful champagne footage.
Confidants? What is your profession? What is your profession? Nothing but soldiers and empowerment over here.
You want answers? I think I'm entitled. You want answers? I want the truth! You can't handle the truth!
Police! Help! Police! Help! Police! Help!
Here we go again.
Keep your hands up in the roof. What's your deal? Shut the car off.
I'm scared.
Shut the car off. What's your deal?
I'm scared.
What are you scared of? Where's your license at? Do you have a license? 100%. Give me your key. Where's your key at? Give it to me.
It don't come out.
What do you mean it doesn't come out? What's in there? What are you doing? What are you doing? Like, why are you doing what you're doing? I know you saw me drive past the gas station and you pull out and you start just ripping everywhere. Hop out. Don't reach for anything. Hey, you! That's the kind of shit that gets you scared, right?
I'm just
Get the fuck out.
Hey, out.
Come on back here. You got anything on you? All right, put your hands up top. Actually, just Just chill out. Just chill out. Because you're doing weird shit. You're doing some shit that normal people don't do.
You got no public cause for pulling me over, man.
I most definitely do.
How?
Stand over here.
I don't have nothing on me, man.
Okay, I don't trust you.
But I'm saying I don't have nothing on me.
I don't trust you. What's that, money?
That's money, yeah. I don't have shit on me.
Okay, people lie to the cops all the time.
Separate your feet. What are we moving around in the car so much for?
I'm scared, man. I'm scared. The police. I'm scared.
Okay, well the last thing you do is start reaching around the inside of a car.
I'm scared.
Just about
But I'm
handle.
scared because I got tents, man. I'm scared.
That's why I pulled you over.
I got tents on my car. I'm
Probable
scared.
cause.
Yeah.
Yeah? Well, if you're scared, take them off.
On your car.
Huh?
So people can't.
Hey, you gave me about 10 reasons on the way over here.
I'm scared, man. I saw you pull up and then pull right.
So I have all sorts of probable cause.
Displaying erratic and evasive behaviour during the initial interaction with the troopers, the driver of the vehicle, 33-year-old Lamar Bell, was detained while background checks were run and preparations for a vehicle search began. When questioned about his unusual behaviour, Lamar claimed he was frightened. Given the fact he was on parole for a prior shooting incident, his fear was understandable. He needed to be on his best behaviour because, depending on the severity of his parole conditions, even a minor traffic violation like the one he was involved in could result in him being recalled to prison. It was entirely possible that Lamar wasn't the dealer in question, and his fears about not wanting to be sent back to jail over a window tint could have been legitimate. However, one of the troopers spotted a small baggie with a white substance in on the driver's seat. It would soon become clear that his anxiety stemmed from something far more serious.
What are you? Huh? Okay, you got anything in your car?
No guns, no nothing.
Nothing at all.
Nothing.
Okay, what were you reaching back in the back seat for?
Because I got stuff that I bought, tissue and all that stuff. And
So you needed a tissue when I told you to get out of the
I
car?
got all that stuff, like tissue
And what?
I'm finna show you.
I don't need you to show me.
God, man.
I don't need you to show me.
In the back.
I don't understand why criminals don't at least practice lie. That's what I don't understand. Y'all know it ain't even my time to come on and talk yet. We ain't even did the intro. But I had to interrupt because I'm in confusion. And I'm in confusion because I don't understand. If you're going to be a criminal, you don't at least plan your criminal empire out. Like, you don't sit down and plan out how not to get caught. Acting scared because you said you scared in front of the police who you trying to act scared of is probably going to get you in the very situation that you said you're scared of. Because if you at least planned your empire out, I mean, if you're going to be a criminal, at least, I mean, do you become a criminal to get caught? Like, I don't understand how this works. Somebody help me out. When y'all decide y'all are going to enter the criminal empire, do y'all sit down with y'all team or whoever gonna be running with y'all and say, look, let me holler at you. Listen, hold up. Let's have a conversation, right? Y'all, this weather got my allergies on 100. Goodness. Y'all don't tell them like, huddle up. Let's have a conversation, right? See, we finna do this and we trying to make some money, but the objective is to get in and get out, not get caught. So in order for us to not get caught, these the moves we gonna have to make. These are areas we gonna have to stay out of. These are things that we definitely cannot do. Like this is what we like, be flashy, take all your money and wear it on your back. Like, we can't do none of that. None of that. Y'all don't plan? How do you get pulled over for speeding and you got a car full of cocoa? I ain't talking about the kind with the marshmallows. If you know you riding dirty, you shouldn't get pulled over for nothing. Speeding, jaywalking, spitting, throwing nothing out, looking the wrong way, not using a turn signal, going too fast, going too slow, being on your telephone, hitting a road bump, hitting an animal. You shouldn't get in trouble for nothing if you know you riding that dirty. it's like y'all be sitting there saying, catch me if you can. Yeah. I know I'm riding dirty because I can. Catch me. Then when they catch you, I'm scared. I can't breathe. Shut up. Sit down. Just dumb. Y'all don't have nobody that coach y'all through the legal empire. Y'all don't have nobody. Please.
Oh,
Okay. Well,
like I'll be buying.
you missed one of the pieces of tissue on your seat, which is not tissue.
What is?
Come on over here.
Hey man, that's what it is, man.
Yeah, it is what it is. We'll see. You'll have an opportunity to help yourself out, but we'll see if we want to do that. Flip around. If you even can. Oops, sorry.
I'll sit like this.
Yep.
160 degrees, better.
You got me?
Okay, you just relax, okay? All right. There's Coke on the seat. Or
Yeah,
what
sorry.
appears to be Coke in plain view. Right there. I would imagine there's probably some more in here somewhere because he was shoving shit all over the place. Bar in there. So I'll start up here. There's I gotta ask. Somebody was just telling me that there was somebody dealing out of that gas station. That's why I rolled past there, and I saw he was backed in. And right when I passed, he pulled out on the street. I gotta get a new glove, and then we'll check the trunk too. Didn't see this like broke open or anything. I'm gonna grab more gloves. I wonder what he was reaching for back there.
I don't know if he was reaching to grab that and grab it and run or what. Or to verify see if it was pushed back or something.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all, do it be this moment right here to have them scared? Like, that's all I want to know. Do it be this moment right here when they know the officer's getting ready to pop that trunk and they know what's in there? Like, is this the very moment when they get ready to pop that trunk that makes them go, oh, like, you done right now? Is this the moment? Look, I'm not a part of the criminal empire. I don't know. I'm just asking. For those of you who do know, at what point in the police stop are they like, you know what, fight or flight? Like, is it this one? Or is it as soon as they get pulled over? Because I'm still saying, you would think it would make them want to plan better. Heart done fell in his stomach. That's what I'm saying, Niecy. Soon as he get ready to open that trunk, I feel like that's when his soul partially leaves his body and connects back with God, asking for help and a second chance. A lifeline, maybe.
Let's see. Put more in there. I don't know. Hey, how are you? What's that? Yeah, he shoved it in there. It's like scattered. We haven't pulled any of it out yet.
I think he might have been trying to rip them open.
Like to empty them?
Yeah.
Was it spilled in there everywhere?
It's not necessarily spilled everywhere.
But it looks like they were.
Might explain what was all on the seat.
Yeah.
Tried to destroy it all.
Yeah. I'm gonna throw all this stuff in this bag here. It's definitely packaged for sale.
Oh, yeah. Especially this one.
I'm sure he probably was sitting there selling it. What's that?
So
Especially this many, you said?
Yeah.
This was on his person. I don't know if this is
Just trying to rip
Oh,
them
you can
open.
see inside there. It's just a little bit.
They seem wet. I don't know why.
Maybe you put them in his mouth and then spit them out. Because when I first came,
So if you can see on the video that I have paused in the little bottom area, those are baggies that he pulled out, and he just stated that they are wet. So it sounds like he might have attempted to chew, swallow the product not in the bag. Now, I've heard of individuals attempting to swallow the bag to hide the evidence with the drugs inside the bag, but eating pure cocoa outside of the bag, yeah, that's a different one. That's kind of diabolical to me. That's not thinking at all. Or maybe he knew, depending on how this stop went, he was gonna have to answer to somebody that wasn't gonna care. Only way I can see somebody swallowing raw cocoa, only way, is you knew who you had to answer to was worse than death itself. Please. And this looks like several baggies of raw cocoa. Now he thinking to eat a meal or not eat a meal in the interrogation room. My brother-in-law did die in the back of a police van and died. Bust his heart. That's what I'm saying. Now, if he swallowed them in bags, he might have had a chance passing it in his feces. That's what I was thinking. Now, y'all don't say too much, because I don't want to get, we have visitors in the city, and I don't want to get them the wrong impression, because y'all giving out too much information. Like, y'all way too familiar with this kind of stuff. And I'm just saying, we all got a pass. But what I was saying is, we're not supposed to let everybody know too much. Like, some stuff got to stay covered, until the Lord tell us to release it. I don't want them to think that the city full of a bunch of drug dealers is all I'm saying. All I'm saying. So we got to be careful. But no, y'all, for real, I've never heard of anybody swallowing the cocoa out the bag. I haven't heard of that one. Swallowing the bag, yes. But y'all let me know. Zach said he got a relative. I don't know.
To him. Oh, he ate all this.
So, like you said, it feels wet.
I bet he chewed it all off and ate it all. Well, we'll stick it in here. The rest of it.
As the troopers searched through Lamar's vehicle, they discovered several baggies hidden in the toilet paper packaging. Only traces of what was inside remained, leading the troopers to suspect that he had destroyed potential evidence. The baggies were wet, meaning one of two things had happened. Either A, Lamar had spat them out, or B, he had ingested them. It was the latter that proved true.
Is there any more powder in there?
Yeah, I didn't get any of the powder.
Yeah, I'm leaving a voicemail for the last one.
I'm gonna Mirandize him real quick, ask him what it is, and then ask him how much of it that he ate, because it could be a problem.
Yeah.
And, well, I haven't checked the trunk yet, so. What are you doing?
Nothing, man. God damn.
Huh?
Nothing. I ain't doing shit, man. My motherfucking hands hurt.
Hey, man,
I'm facing this way like this.
Okay. With those rights in mind, do you wish to speak with me about what's in the baggies?
A baggie.
The white baggies that was under you while you were sitting on your seat, and the ones that were wet in the toilet paper packaging. Do you want to talk to me about those?
I don't know what you're talking about, man.
Press pause. Allow me to give you a disclaimer, and I'm going to allow you to know up front that what you're getting ready to watch in this body cam is a guy going through the withdrawals of his body saying F you and what you just did to us, basically. Because he actually ingested several packs of cocaine, as we saw raw, and I believe also in the bags. So what you are getting ready to see now, it's not going to show him take his last breath. That's not going to happen. But you are going to see him going through it, and what you see him going through is actually going to be real. It's not going to be him making it up or pretending. All right. So if that might be too much for you, too sensitive, too triggering. I completely understand. Give us about 15 minutes and come back, and we'll be done with our Fizz and Felony segment, and we'll be on to our show for the night. All right? For the rest of you, let's go. Because we need to have some conversations.
Okay, if you don't know what I'm talking about.
Yes, we can talk about it. What's up?
Okay, what is that substance in there?
Cocaine.
Okay. How much of it did you consume while I was trying to stop you?
Charles 11,
No.
Because all those little baggies are wet and they have residue in them, but they're empty.
Right.
So did you try to eat them?
Why would I eat some coke?
To get rid of it, to destroy evidence. Okay, so you didn't do that? They were just wet on their own?
No.
Okay.
He can't. He's shaking, rattling, and rolling. Here's my question, y'all, and maybe one of y'all can answer this question for me, right? In cases where an officer pulls over someone and they find bags, and it looks like from the bags that it could be, cocoa, heroin, you know what I mean? What is the protocol? Are they supposed to call paramedics? Are they supposed to call and get you assistance, get you looked at? What is the protocol when you pull someone over and they have bags of a substance that it looks like they've ingested? Do you know? I mean, because I do understand that someone has the ability to reject assistance if they call it. I'm trying to understand how in a situation like this, is there a way to keep it from going like from bad to hell? Or is there really nothing you can do? I don't know. Jump in the comments and let me know.
Something going on right now because you were not like this a little bit ago.
Chilling.
Is that all it is cocaine to your knowledge?
Yes. Cocaine, that's it.
Okay.
These handcuffs hurt.
How much was in there?
What you mean, like 3 bags? I just bought.
You just bought?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's yours?
I just bought them.
Okay. Who'd you buy them from?
John.
John?
Yep.
Smith?
No, John Date. Yeah. I don't know his last name. I just know him by Smith.
You just know him by Smith?
Yes.
Okay. How old is John?
Shit, I don't know.
Is he a white guy,
call
black
the ambulance,
guy?
Call the ambulance. Call the ambulance, man.
For what?
Call the ambulance.
For what?
Call the ambulance, man.
What do you need an
Call
ambulance?
the ambulance, please.
What do you need it for? We
Call,
have to
they
give
not
him a
calling the
reason.
ambulance. I swallowed some cocaine and they're not calling the ambulance. Call the ambulance, man.
Okay, relax.
Call the ambulance. Hey, call the ambulance, please. Call the ambulance.
Why do you need an
Hey,
ambulance?
I swallowed some cocaine a lot.
Okay.
Call the ambulance. No, I'm just playing.
You know, I honestly don't think police officers make enough money. Y'all can say what y'all want to. Y'all can go to hell. I don't think police officers make enough money for the level of foolishness they have to deal with. I understand it is their job to protect and serve. However, nobody told you. Nobody would have told you. Nobody should have told you to swallow bags of cocaine or swallow raw, pure cocaine because you got pulled over by the police. Now the police not only have to deal with this stop, they also have to deal with the aftermath of knowing that they watched your body literally speed up like it was on adrenaline and then just shut down. So the police have to deal with it too. This ain't just about you. It's about the police officers too. And everybody else that has to be subject to this because this is what you decided to do. Nobody told you to swallow that cocoa. Nobody. It wasn't going in no drink. It wasn't being mixed with marshmallows. Nobody told you to swallow it. It doesn't have medicinal benefits. Not in that quantity. Now, I heard back in the day it was used as a pain reliever until y'all messed it up. You know, humankind has a way of messing up everything that's meant to be a blessing. It ain't a black problem. It ain't a white problem. It ain't a Hispanic problem. This is a human problem. We destroy everything we touch. It's sad. But come on now. Nobody tell you to do this. And then people want to be mad at the police officers because the police officers didn't do enough. He did too much. Nobody told him to do this. This the problem now. No accountability. It's everybody else's fault because you decided to take a bucket of cocoa. It didn't turn out too well for Scarface when he did it.
How much of that did you swallow?
I didn't swallow nothing. I bought 3 bags. 3 bags.
There's like 7 or 8 there, and there is like 3 left.
Probably, yeah. I snorted them. Duh. I snorted.
So he swallowed 3 bags. So 3 to 4 bags. Those are the bags that we saw open up on the car. The ones that looked like they were wet. And he must be a newbie. I need somebody to drop in the comments and let me know. Is this a newbie move? Clearly this is a newbie move. It has to be. Has to be. Please tell me. This couldn't possibly be an OG move to eat the contents from in the bag. Tell me that's not an OG. Please tell me that's a newbie move. He must have just started trying to get up out the hood. He ain't been doing this for a minute. He must have been down on his luck and went to the plug and told the plug, hey, listen, let me hold some. Y'all remember in the movie Scarface? Y'all remember Scarface? You remember when the big friend wanted to hold something and he was like, hey, y'all, let me get on. And Priest didn't want to let him get on because he knew what was really going on with him, that he wasn't mature enough to handle it. But you know, his brother tossed him something, and the same day the brother tossed him something, he got caught up. Yeah, that's what he made me think of. This was a first day out situation. He definitely couldn't have been running nothing. Not at all. He was clearly new. I don't know. I'm just saying. Y'all drop in the comments and let me know. Clearly he was new to this. Not chewing the cocoa out the bag. Please. It wasn't laced with nothing. It wasn't mixed with nothing. You you didn't swallow the bag. You just chewed through it and swallowed the contents. Baby, bye. Yeah, this is a new one for me. I ain't heard of this one. Let me know if you have. I ain't heard of this one.
Okay. So you just purchased all those?
Mm-hmm.
How much did you buy them for?
$30.
A piece?
Mm-hmm.
And while you were driving, you were shoving them in the...
On the side.
On the side?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. On the side
I lost
of what?
one.
Shoving them on the side of what? Shoving them
on the... I need the hospital for us. Swear to God. I need the hospital for... Hey! Call the ambulance! Call the ambulance, please! Hey, call the ambulance!
Why are you screaming?
Call the ambulance!
You just
I swear to God! Call the ambulance! I swear to God! Call the ambulance. That's all right.
Okay, we're going to shut the door and let you
See
relax
what I mean?
here for a minute, okay?
Please don't.
You keep going back and forth between call the ambulance and sight, call the ambulance. Your mind's playing tricks on you. That's the problem. He probably hallucinating, flipping out. His brain feel like it's melting. At the same time, his heart feel like it's building it back up. I had this guy tell me he used to be on drugs. He said he was on drugs so bad and he used to hallucinate so bad that one day he had got high and he was in the bathroom. And you know how when you're cleaning the sink with Comet, especially if you have a white sink, when you put the Comet in there, if you have like some water specks in the sink, it's gonna turn blue. Right? So he said he was literally standing at his sink watching the white Comet crystals and the blue Comet crystals. He said it was like they had morphed into soldiers and they was having a battle in the sink and he was standing there watching it. That's how high he was. Like, I want my imagination to be that vivid, but I don't want to have to do cocoa to do it, is all I'm saying. Because every time I hear a story about, addict and stuff that they experienced while they were under the influence, you be like, I want to feel that, but not like that. You get it? I want to be able to look in the sink when I'm stressed out and I'm cleaning, and I want to be able to see the soldiers dancing and fighting and helping me clean the sink, but I don't want to have to take no cocoa, no crack, no heroin, none of that to do it. None of it. None of it. Watching cleaning crystals fighting over who got more cleaning power rights. Right. That's what I want to experience. I just don't want to do no powder in order to feel it. No, that ain't the testimony I need. Oh, dude was off that acid. Child.
Please, I swear to God.
You need to relax.
I swear to God. Call the police. Call the ambulance. Get the ambulance.
Stop.
I need the ambulance.
Okay.
I need the ambulance. Please. Please.
You guys get
please.
the roll.
Please call the ambulance. Please.
Alright.
Please call the ambulance.
Alright.
Please. Like, call the ambulance. Hey.
We're gonna get you out.
Hey, you gotta let us unbuckle you. You gotta let us unbuckle
I need the
you.
ambulance.
You gotta let us unbuckle you.
I swear to God, I need the ambulance. I swear to God. I swear to God.
I'm gonna unbuckle you real quick here.
Please.
I'm gonna unbuckle him, you ready?
Please.
Shirley 163. Can you have Rockford fire en route to us, please? This guy swallowed a bunch of cocaine.
Open the help! We just gonna sit on the help! I swear to God! I swear to God!
Relax.
I swear to God! I swear to God!
Father, like at this point, he's so high, his heart is jump starting itself. He took 4 to 5 bags of cocaine and swallowed it out the pack, not the plastic like normal people do. He chewed it out the pack and swallowed it. So it's in his system, in his stomach, in his esophagus, going down his throat, in his intestines. It is everywhere. In his bloodstream. There's no stopping whatever is happening on the inside of him. His heart has stopped and shocked itself back to life at this point.
I swear to God! I swear to God!
We're gonna get you out.
Just sit.
I swear to God! Hey! I swear to God!
sit.
I'm sorry, call the ambulance!
Just sit.
I swear to God, call the
They're
ambulance!
coming, relax.
Call the ambulance!
Relax.
Call the ambulance!
They're coming, relax.
Call the ambulance,
Relax.
man!
Relax.
Call the ambulance! Call the ambulance.
On their way.
They're coming. Relax. Sit
I
up.
swear to God.
Sit still.
I swear to God. Call the ambulance.
Hey, just relax.
I know. I'm not doing this.
Just
I'm
relax.
not doing this.
Relax.
I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. Call the ambulance. Call the ambulance.
My camera's gonna.
Call the ambulance.
Just
Please,
turn my
call
car
the
back on.
ambulance, Please. I swear to God, this
Relax.
not me. I
There's
swear to God,
minus
this ain't
two. I
me.
just don't want
I
to
swear to
fall.
God, this not me. Sir, this not me, sir.
Hey, relax.
Sir, I swear to God.
You're okay.
I swear to
You're
God,
all
this ain't
right.
me. I swear to
You're
God, please,
okay.
call the police. Call the ambulance.
Yeah, we're right
Oh,
here.
I swear to God. Call the ambulance.
Lay on your
Call the
side.
ambulance.
Lay all the way inside. There you go.
Relax. Relax. Relax.
Call the ambulance. Call the ambulance. I'm
Relax.
not going to die. Hey, hurry up. Please,
Relax.
call the ambulance.
Ambulance is coming.
I'm gonna grab. Can I grab my clothes real quick?
Ambulance is coming.
Yeah, he probably seeing Thriller right now. It is definitely a thriller night for him. He probably seeing zombies, ghosts, spirits, the ancestors, God, Jesus, and Satan, the disciples. He probably reliving the creation right now. You know how in Gladiator he talked about walking through the field and all. He going through stages. Bro, I'm being funny, but I'm not trying to be. I'm really being serious because swallowing that amount of cocoa. Bro, I can't even imagine what is going on, like, on the inside of him that he feeling. His insides got to be burning. His insides is boiling. It's gotta feel like somebody has dipped every organ on the inside of his body in boiling hot lava. And we already know lava is already hot. It's gotta feel like it's about to burst. I heard that with one, he took 5. He probably feel like if they took them handcuffs off of him, he could run, jump, and take off flying. He feels like he can hardly breathe. I mean, this is sad. This is sad. And the saddest part about it is it didn't have to happen. You did this to yourself. You knew riding around as dirty as you was riding around that you took a chance that if you got pulled over, it was going to be an issue. I don't understand why your car ain't tricked out. I don't understand. Why don't you have hidden compartments for your hidden compartments? This is why the Lord saved me. See, some of us, the Lord had to save, because some of us on the other side would have been trouble. They probably still be trying to figure out who the hell I am. What you mean? Y'all getting caught because you was speeding. And the police, all they got to do is open your bag and there go all the product. It ain't hid under a floorboard. It ain't hid in a seat that's undetectable. Ain't no hidden compartments in your car. Nothing. Y'all just riding dirty. Just catch me, police. Catch me if you can. Lock me up, Mr. Officer. No, ain't no allegedly, baby. Listen, if I was on the other side, you wouldn't even know who I was. I'd be in corporate America and nigga America. I'd be in both. Y'all be trying to figure out who the Don was. And I'd be sitting back. See, the problem with too many of y'all want y'all name to be known too much. You need y'all name in lights. See, I'm the kind of chick that I'm cool being in the background. Being in the background, yeah. Y'all the type, if y'all messed around with a ball player, y'all the type that want to be seen everywhere they go. You want to be on their arm. You want to be mentioned in the tabloids and in the blogs. I was the kind, when I kicked it with one, I let them know, look, I ain't the one that you go out in public with. I ain't trying to be a groupie. That ain't why I'm trying to kick. I'm the one that you kick it with when the game is done and you ready to kick back and watch a movie or grab a bite to eat. Yeah, then you dial my number. I'm the one cool being in the background. See, y'all want to shine too much. That's the problem. That's the problem. You better look, Father Locke, listen. Ghost in a minute. What do you mean? Long as I'm back somewhere spending my money, I ain't gotta be in the front. That's the way y'all gotta start thinking. Long as I'm somewhere counting my bags and spending my money and creating my empire, what I need to be seen for? You don't need to see me, see my moves. That's all you need to see. That I be trying. Don't do that. Don't do that, progressive. Don't do that. See, y'all cutting up, and I told y'all it is visitors in the Champagne City, and they gonna get the wrong idea about what the city is. They gonna start thinking the Champagne City is a little Magic City inspired, and it ain't. It ain't. Ain't no players ball going on in the city. Hey, y'all, funny story. Then we gonna get back into him, y'all, right? Funny story. So, in my city, I'm not a partier. I was a church girl all my life, I'm trying to tell you. But I knew a bunch of people in the street. I just didn't hang in the street. So, they had this party going on in my city, and I'm like, you know what? I don't do clubs a lot. I'm finna get fitted. I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna go kick it. So, the party was called the Players Club. It was downtown in the city. So y'all listen. In my mind, I thought like it was just a creative name for a party. I thought they was just renting out the hall and they was going to have a big party, you know, for all the players in the city, and it was going to call the Players Club. So if you think you a player, you know, like, you know, the way the young people call player, then come out, have a good time. Didn't end up going, but listen, this what happened. I looked on TV. So I'm looking at the people going inside of the Players Club, and I'm like, he got 3 girls with him. He look a little pimpy. Wait a minute. He got 3 girls too. Wait. I said, is this a party for the pimps and the hoes? So I had to ask somebody. They was like, girl, the players ball, not the Players Club. The Players Ball is for the pimps and the hoes. Girl, you was going to go in there and they was going to think you was looking for a pimp, or they was going to think you was looking to come take their girl. I said, Lord. So they just out all front with it. And I almost got set up on purpose by accident. Just trying to be a part of something. See, that's why I'm okay just being in the back. I'm cool. I ain't gotta be up front. Just run me my paper. Let me spend my paper. I ain't gotta be up front. Cause me up front, I be to mess something up. Going to the damn Players Ball, looking, niggas walking up on me, talking about, hey, you want 6th or 7th district. No, thank you. Nigga, fuck you. Ooh, you paying me? Hell, what you mean? I was almost in a stables at. Oh my goodness. Show me the money. Y'all are sick.
Tell them I got cocaine in my stomach. They're coming. Oh, let them go. I swear to God. Hey. Help me, man.
Just relax. They're coming. You have to relax.
Put my heart. Put my heart.
You have to
Put
relax.
my heart. I can put my heart. Hey.
Breathe. That only helps with your blood flow.
Just relax.
You're breathing.
Put my heart. Put my heart. Save me. Save me. Put my heart. Put my heart. Put my heart, please. Put my heart.
You have to calm
Put
down.
my heart.
You have
I
to
can't
calm
breathe.
down.
I can't breathe.
You have to calm
I can't
down.
breathe. I put my heart. Put my
Hey,
chest,
Progressive, I'd have been in there talking about chosen. Chosen by what? God? Like, what you mean chosen? Like, what do you mean? Am I chosen by what? Chosen for what? What are y'all talking about? Just been in there delusional as hell. Wouldn't have understood none of the lingo. Nothing they was talking about. Just looking dumb. They would have got, see, just trying to be a part of something. Almost messed up the church's money. Y'all see that? That fast.
Hey, man. Put my chest.
Sit up.
No. Put my heart. Hey, put my heart.
Relax.
This is my heart shaking up.
Relax.
Put my heart. Save me. Why y'all not saving me? Why y'all not saving me?
You're doing this to yourself. Relax.
I swear to God, I'm not. I swear to God, I'm not. I swear to
Relax.
God, I'm not. Sir, man, my heart. Put me.
Relax.
Put my chest. Put my chest.
Relax.
Put my chest. Put my chest.
We can't do
Put my
CPR.
chest. Yeah, put my chest.
You are alive and
Come
well
on.
and talking.
Put
Relax.
my heart. Hey, save me, girl. Come put my heart.
Relax.
Come put my heart. Come put my heart. I swear to God. Hey, come put my heart. Please. Come put my heart.
Just relax.
Come put my heart. Hey.
I'll pray about
Hey, put me in. Give me CPR. Come.
Relax.
They did that.
Relax.
It's not me, man.
Just stay calm.
It's not me.
Okay, we know.
Where the ambulance at?
No, just stay calm.
Where the ambulance at? Yeah, record that.
We called them.
We finna get paid. Ooh. Keep up my heart.
And how they gonna pump his chest or his heart and he's still breathing? I can't give you mouth to mouth while you still alive, sir. I can't pump your heart while you still alive. That's not gonna help, Niecy. He done swallowed 4 bags. And he done lied twice saying there was nothing wrong with him. By this time, that we about 15 minutes in. Now, I don't know how long the encounter was and how much they cut off for us before they got to this point. But that's enough time for however much he ingested to do some damage. At this point, throwing up wouldn't help. I don't think throwing up would have helped at this point. We already more than 15 minutes in. But 4 bags? Even if it would have helped a little, how much would it would have been one thing, and I don't know. I'm not saying I know for sure. I'm just thinking out loud. I can understand if you swallow packs and you're throwing it up. You swallowed 4 to 5 bags of cocaine with the bags. Cynthia said they should have gave him water. And welcome in, Cynthia. Thank you for joining us in the Champagne City. Will that help? And mind y'all, I don't know. I'm just asking. Father Lack, throwing up only helps within seconds of engulfing. Yeah, this. And I'm still saying, and that's why I like joking to make y'all laugh, because this one like will kind of hit your heart. Even though I feel like he kind of got messed up for nothing because he did this dumbness to himself. I really feel like it's still, like we need to laugh in between this, because watching this, knowing that this is finna be this man's last, like he doesn't survive this, it's kind of hard. He should have asked God for forgiveness. Absolutely, Cynthia.
Come on my heart. my mind.
Relax. Hey, relax.
Man,
Relax. Relax.
Breathe.
Just breathe, man. Just breathe.
Just breathe.
Why y'all not gonna save me? Why y'all not gonna save me?
They're right there.
Why y'all not gonna save me? Hey, come here.
Relax.
Hey, come save me. Come, yes you can. Come save me. Come save me. Oh.
Just
hey, come
relax.
save me. Come save me. Come save me. Come on. Man,
Relax.
come save me, bitch. You better come save me, bitch. Oh.
Relax.
Oh. I'm not doing that. I'm finna die.
Just
I'm
breathe.
finna,
No,
yes, I
you're
am.
not.
Yes, I am.
You need
yes,
to
I am.
relax.
I'm finna die. Come save me, bitch. Hey, bitch. Hey, call LB. Come call LB. Call LB.
Relax.
Come call LB. Call LB. Come call LB. Go call LB. Ooh.
Shoot you three, right?
Huh?
Shoot three, right?
Yeah.
You can
Just chill
tell
out,
the
man.
way he's like twitching. It's like somebody let off an adrenaline bomb on the inside of his body. And he can't even control what's going on, but he know it's going bad and he can't stop it. And he's dying. He knows what's going on, but there's nothing he can do. Father Locke said, once it starts to absorb, you have to narc them so it'll make the dope make it to the digestive system, then they can throw it up. How long before the narc works? I mean, before it stops working? Is there a certain amount of time, like if they get it in his system before this, he has a better chance, but if they wait till after this point, then it's kind of like too late? Yes, Zach, they did call the paramedics. You're going to hear him say they're on their way. Father Lockett, don't. Once that needle go in, he gonna hurl his life up. Arcane is for heroin.
Just chill out.
I'm trying.
Just relax.
I'm trying to call my mama.
Okay.
Call my mama.
Hey, you have to chill out.
Hey, come here. Call my mama. 815. Call my mama.
Relax.
Call my fucking mama. 815. 77.
Relax, man.
Oh shit.
You gotta chill out. You're gonna make things way worse.
Hey,
Just
come
relax.
save me, man. Come save me, man. I don't know. I can't think. I can't. I'm not gonna close my eyes. I'm not gonna close my eyes.
I told her to call it in.
I'm not gonna close my eyes. Hey, man, come save me, man. Please, come save me.
What's the number?
Oh, 815. Come save me, man.
815.
Confirming that-
Please come save me. Come
Relax.
save me, man. What the fuck? Come save me. I'm
Relax.
finna be rich. I'm finna be so
Relax.
rich. I'm finna be so rich. What
Chill.
up, nigga?
Chill.
Hey, come save me. Come save me. Pump my heart. Pump my fucking heart. Pump my heart. Pump my heart.
Relax.
You ever
No,
notice how
don't
they
let me
always think they're gonna be rich after they messed up? I mean, what part of the game is that? Is that in one of the books that says that there's a glitch in the system, that when they mess up, all they have to do is yell, I'm about to be rich, and that's what's gonna happen? Because you made this mistake, not the police. You did. You did. You. And now you expect the police to move mountains to save you when you decided to swallow some cocoa. Allegedly. And y'all be looking at the police like the police is the problem. Nah, some of y'all are the problem. This was ignorant. All you had to do was drive right on the doggone street. You wouldn't have been pulled over anyway. You knew you had an arsenal of cocoa in your vehicle. You should have been doing the speed limit. All of this is your fault. This is crazy. And it makes me so mad because we're watching this understanding that this man is no longer here. And he's no longer here because he decided to not swallow. And I keep saying it because I want y'all to understand. Not swallow bags of cocoa. He decided to ingest them, which is ingest the contents in the bag. Pure, raw cocoa. Somebody had to just say, take this, I need you to drive it across town and try not to get caught. Those had to be the only instructions that was given to him when whoever trusted him with this product. Because this had to be his first run. Had to be his first run. Because you ingested. Y'all make it make sense, because I can't.
Don't let me die here! Come here! Come here! Come here! I'm finna die, man!
Relax.
Oh, shit!
Relax.
Oh, shit! Oh, shit!
I think
come here, man!
Coming right here.
Hey, come on my heart! Come on my heart!
You like destroyed my radar on the...
Oh, shit, I'm standing up. Oh, shit.
Hey, they're right there.
Yeah.
Right here.
Relax.
Come on my heart. Y'all didn't pull my heart. Y'all didn't pull my heart.
You're right. Water would have made him do that, but it's only going to make him force up so much of it. We're talking 4 to 5 bags full of, you're going to hear toward the end, we're talking about 18 grams of cocaine that he swallowed outside of the bag, just raw powder. So even if he would have drunk some water and they would have forced water to make him throw it up, isn't water going to force it to absorb in his system even more? All that doesn't get thrown up? Not only that, but considering it's powder, considering when water hits it, it's going to go to other places. You've already forced this to move throughout your body. It's only so much throwing up would have done. In my opinion, and I'm not a medical professional or a nurse, but I'm just thinking from what he took, how much of what he took. Yeah. Even if they would have forced water down his throat, I just can't see him being able to throw up enough to have stopped the inevitable. But again, I say I'm not a nurse. I'm not a medical professional, but I just don't see it being enough to stop what was going to happen anyway. It still will help some to get the contents out. Yeah. Father Locke says I am. Let's finish this out.
Yes, you can. Hey, save me! Save me!
Relax.
Save me!
Relax.
Y'all ain't pumping my heart. Y'all ain't pumping my heart.
Hey, sit up.
Come on, my heart, shorty. Sit up, please, man.
Sit up.
Now they want to put no. I'm staying like this.
You want to lay down?
I'm staying like I'm staying like I was.
Okay.
I'm staying like I was. I'm staying like I was.
Relax.
They should have told him you could have saved yourself if you wouldn't have done this. But see, police officers aren't allowed to talk like that. So we gonna talk like that for him. You wouldn't be in this predicament had you not done this. You did this to yourself, sir. Now I'm gonna need to talk to you like you a kid, like a child. You did this to yourself. You wouldn't be struggling to breathe. You wouldn't be trying to figure out life choices. You wouldn't be trying to figure out who to say goodbye to, how to regulate the storm raging on the inside of you if you hadn't decided to do this to yourself. You did this. I'm sorry. I don't know. I just want to know who bright idea it was to give him the product to go on a run. I don't know.
Come here, G. Pump my heart. I'm gonna buy you out. I'm gonna buy you out, G. Come put my heart. Come put my heart. Come put my heart.
My brother's asking me.
Hey, come put my heart.
Relax.
Come put my heart. No, come put my heart. They ain't put my heart. They not put my heart. Come here. Come put my heart, man.
Probably like, I have a bunch of empty bags, yeah.
Don't save me, man. I shake on my own. I shake it on my own. They not put my heart. They didn't put my heart. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. But they didn't put my heart. Y'all finna get paid. Put my heart.
Pump your heart for what?
No, come put my heart. Please, please. You didn't do none of that.
What are you doing? He's trying to check you out.
No, they didn't.
You too.
Hey, no, don't save me, man.
Why you
don't
yelling
save
at
me, man.
I can't talk to you.
Oh,
You're yelling at
shit.
me. Stop yelling at me.
Tell me what
I'm finna die.
Look over here.
I'm finna die. Can you save me?
Look over
He's
here.
gonna save me.
He's trying to ask you a question.
You ambulance.
Lamar Bell would be pronounced dead at hospital shortly after arrival. An autopsy and toxicology report revealed he ingested a cocktail of narcotics, with adverse effects of cocaine listed as the official cause of death. He was found to have had 42 baggies in his stomach, containing a total of 18.
42 baggies were found in his stomach. He had a cocktail of narcotics. So, cocaine was not the only thing that he swallowed. It was just the main contributor to him being no longer with us. 42 baggies.
Grams of cocaine. Initial noise about the incident on social media suggested Lamar had died as the result of a physical altercation with Rockford police during a traffic stop.
Hey, put my heart. Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Trying to ask you a question.
You ambulance.
Lamar Bell would be pronounced dead at hospital shortly after arrival. An autopsy and toxicology report revealed he ingested a cocktail of narcotics, with adverse effects of cocaine listed as the official cause of death. He was found to have had 42 baggies in his stomach, containing a total of 18 grams of cocaine. Initial noise about the incident on social media suggested Lamar had died as the result of a
18
physical...
grams of cocaine. You wasn't trying to make it out that situation, bruh. Like, you can yell, save me all you want to, but there's no way you expected to survive swallowing all that. No way. Not in my reality, your reality, or no one else's. There's no way you expected to walk away from that and you swallowed all of that. Then you lie. So the bigger problem is, at the time when the officers could have gotten you help, you were going back and forth talking about, nah, I don't need it. No, I didn't. I'm bullshit. I'm good. Yeah. Help me. Somebody give me some help. I swallowed it. No, I'm playing. So at the time you could have got help, you played yourself yet again. I'm not mad at him. I'm mad at whoever gave him the product. He had to be a newbie. That's all I'm saying. He had to be a newbie. This is definitely a novice move. If you did this as an OG, just sit down, like retire in an old folk home, please, in Alligator, Alcatraz, or somewhere. Yeah, that's 5 8 balls. That's crazy. So, drop in the comments, y'all, and let me know what y'all think as we get ready to transition into our show for the night. Y'all ready? Take those glasses and raise them high in the air, and let's get ready to get into it. Champagne gang and visitors to the Champagne City, welcome. You have entered my domain. If this is your first time here, hi, I'm the Empress, the Fizzstress, the woman who keeps the fizz in your facts and the kick in your clarity, the curator of sparkle, storyteller of the unseen. I'm your pusher, baby. Pusher of all things empowerment, encouragement, everything to uplift you and help you be the greatest version of you can possibly be. And I'm your guide through the glittering corners of mess and chaos. Raise those glasses and sit back. Let the bubbles rise and let me tell you what really goes on after the cork hits the floor. Welcome to the Champagne City. Let's toast.
As they pulled by the gas station in question, a red 2010 Cadillac.
That was my bad. I hit the wrong button. How y'all doing? How did y'all enjoy our fizz and felonies? We had to get into some body cams because them body cams be camming. And to tell y'all the truth, let me put it on the rug. I am so happy that they really start coming out with these body cams because it really gives the people a chance to see, nah, it ain't always the police. It's y'all. It's y'all. I can't even make it up. Some of y'all, I can't even defend. I can't defend y'all bad behavior. I can't, and we won't continue to. No, as we march into 2026 and step out of 2025, what we're going to do is hold something true called accountability. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to stop making it okay for people to act any kind of way they want to and do what they want to do. No, we're going to start holding people accountable for what they do and how they do it. We got to. What y'all think about that? Do me a favor before we get into that. It is time for our positivity and affirmations. So take your glass and raise it high in the air for me. If this is your first time here, hi, I'm the Empress, and you are joining me for grown discussions and bubbly banter. Baby, over here, we give classy with a twist, huh? A little clink with chaos with a side of charm. So if you're ready to sip, savor, and spill, grab you a glass of something bubbly. I don't care if it's sparkling water. We not alcoholics. We not. For real. Grab your charger so you can make sure your phone is nice and charged. Make sure you're nice and comfy. Kick your feet up. Say hi to a few people in the chat. And let's get ready to get into it. Raise that glass high. Today, we are talking about push the button. Let me tell you why this one is important for me, right? One of my biggest struggles, right, that I deal with a lot of social anxiety. I do. Even if I don't show myself on the screen. So y'all know it took me a long time to even be able to do that. So even not showing my face on the screen, just simply hitting that live button and knowing I'm live to a bunch of people, it triggers my social anxiety. So for today's theme, we're talking about push the button because it's the hardest thing for me to do. And sometimes that's why y'all don't get videos. Because it's hard for me to just push that button that says go live. So what I want to encourage you with today is push the button, right? There comes a moment when life puts a button in front of you. An opportunity, a risk, a calling, a shift. And everything in you starts shaking like, am I really ready for this? Yes, you are. Fear will try to talk you out of it. Doubt will try to negotiate with you. Your past will try to remind you of every stumble you ever took. But purpose stands there with its arms crossed saying, stop playing, push the button. Push it even when your hands tremble. Push it even when your voice cracks. Push it even if your knees feel like melted crayons. Because nerve doesn't mean weakness. It means you're standing right on the edge of something real. Even Ezekiel had a valley of dry bones staring back at him, and God didn't tell him to back up and run. He told him to speak. And when he did, the whole valley shifted. Power moved. Breath returned. Life woke up. That's the kind of shift that happens when you stop hesitating and start activating. Listen, you've waited long enough. You've dimmed your light long enough. You've analyzed long enough. At some point, you got to stop rehearsing the moment and step into it. So here's our war cry for tonight. I refuse to let fear run my life. I refuse to let doubt make decisions for me. I trust my strength. I trust my voice. And I push the button. Not tomorrow, not later. I push the button now because greatness doesn't respond to hesitation. It responds to activation. And if you believe that with your whole heart, take that glass and raise it in the eye. Listen to me. Raise it in the air with me. Let's toast. Y'all, let's get ready to get into the show because we got a lot to talk about. Did y'all feel that? I just want to encourage somebody today to just push the button. Push it. Stop being scared. Your next level. You walking into purpose. You stepping into destiny. You know, that divine place that people no longer talk to you about. You know, like building empires, building legacies, leaving a mark. You know, those places that are no longer discussed because people are too busy talking about being entertained. Push the button. Stop being scared to be you. Stop being scared to write the book. Stop being scared. Stop being scared to start the book club. Stop being scared to start the business. Stop being scared. Push the button. Someone do me a favor and put in the chat. Hashtag push the button. Because that's going to be our affirmation for the rest of the year. Until we are no longer afraid to do it, our hashtag is hashtag push the button. All right? Now let's get into it. Y'all, we talked about this earlier today, but I just want to show it to you now so that we can go back through it because, look, I'm still perplexed and bothered by this situation. And the situation that I'm talking about is this whole situation with Masika and Bino. That's the situation. I can't wait for us to get back to a place where the older women were the women of wisdom. Do y'all remember that time when the older women brought wisdom and weren't trying to compete with the younger girls? I'm 49. I'm a 76 baby. Do you not realize, even though I still think, I look decent, she can, she a fixer-upper when she want to. I'm not out here trying to compete with my daughters who are 29 and 27. I'm not trying to. When did we get to a place where it ceased to be okay for you to get older and be comfortable with getting older? When did we get to the place where we cease to be the models for the younger generation? No wonder all the young girls want to be hoes, because we the whole models. Forget role models. We the whole models out here. We setting the tone for them, but then criticizing them because they walking in it. Yeah, Masika pissed me off. She did. Let me pull her up. Just in case those of you who did not catch us earlier, and we had a time. Thank y'all for joining me earlier on the show. We had a time. We had a time. I'm gonna have to really stop being scared and just, push the button. Push the button and just start doing it. Check this out.
What?
We gonna be in San Diego tonight. Me and Bay.
You're not coming tonight.
Yes, I am. Like I said, we gonna be in that bitch.
Just too old. She too old for this.
First of all,
I'm going to work, babe.
First of all, I'm busy tonight, so I can't come, motherfucker. But I might change my mind.
Why ain't somebody telling her she too old for this? She is only doing this because she trying to compete with Hazel. I said it earlier. Oh my God, I'm sick. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of y'all celebrities because y'all made these people famous. I'm sick of it. But y'all, let's get into Ray J and Princess. Check this out. Hold on. Let me scroll. For those of you who don't know, apparently, Ray J and Princess decided they wanted to be Mr. and Mrs. Smith for the holidays. Some of y'all holidays was horrible. Y'all woke up and decided to choose violence when y'all went to y'all holiday family get together. Clearly. Let me find it. I saw the one up there, but there was another one I had pulled up. Hold on 1 second, y'all. And y'all, I gotta start using my Instagram too. I have an Instagram. I do. It's Champagne Secrets. I have one. I gotta start using it. And the reason I really don't, to be honest with you, is because I do all the creating myself. Y'all know I'm a one-woman show. So all this gorgeousness that you see is created by me. And it's just a lot. But I gotta start using it. Okay. I use this one. Let me see. Okay, yeah. I think I'm gonna go with this one. So, y'all check this out. I guess Ray J's mom has had something to say regarding this whole situation with Ray J and his wife fighting. And this is why I told y'all I don't like y'all celebrities, because they put everything on social media. Even if this did happen, this should have been an isolated situation between you and your wife, not you, your wife, and the whole world. The whole world should not have known what was going on between you and your spouse. But like I told y'all, everything is a lights, camera, action moment. I miss a time when celebrities were untouchable. They were dreamed about. You wished to meet Michael Jackson. You didn't know too much about his life until his family started coming out talking about it. Or until, people start. But even with the lawsuits, you still didn't know much about Michael's life. You didn't know much about Denzel Washington's life. They were celebrities. You weren't supposed to. Not y'all. We know what time you wake up, what time you go to sleep, what time you eat breakfast, what you ate for breakfast, what kind of underwear you put on, what size underwear you wear, when was the last time you went and got a nip tuck, and what you got nip tucked and ticked and tipped tilted and tightened and flipped and how you changed your face and why you changed your face and who you slept with last night and got up with this morning and who you going to see tomorrow night, who flew you out and how much they paid you when you got. We know too much about y'all. Too much. And it's got to be something wrong with you if you want to know that much about somebody. Listen, I am a Boosie badass fan. Do you hear me? Fan. Probably one of my top rappers that I would probably fan out completely if I saw him. Boosie, absolutely. But I couldn't tell you his birthday. I couldn't tell you what city he lives in. I couldn't tell you how many kids he got, even though I know he got a bunch of kids. I know he dating some young girl. I couldn't tell you none of that. Do you know why? Because I don't follow any of these celebrities religiously. It's entertainment. I'm not trying to be in your household via the TV. However, if I saw you in public, oh, that's Boosie. Yes, it is. Y'all be obsessed. Baby, I'm just a fan. I don't have an obsession. I don't. No. I'm not passing out. No. Nice to meet you. Boosie, though. Ooh. Him and Roman Reigns. But that's for my WWE crowd. The Usos, that's for a different crowd. Y'all might not get excited. But Roman? Phew, child. Aquaman, Jason Momoa, baby. Listen. Y'all gonna be like, why Empress on that TV acting a damn fool? That's not how we behave in the Champagne City. It is when Jason Momoa come on the scene. Roman Reigns, baby, and don't get them both on there together. It's a whole problem. I miss when we didn't know all y'all business, is all I'm saying. I know I'm probably never going to be in the same vicinity with Roman Reigns, but a girl can dream. Yes, she can. She can dream. Y'all celebrities too close. No, these new age celebrities, we know too much about y'all. That y'all like siblings and friends, and hell, ain't nothing special about y'all no more. Ugh. But Ray J mother claps back at social users claiming she raised a terrible son after he was arrested for allegedly pointing a gun at Princess Love. Neighbors is Sonia giving boy mom energy. Ray J's mom had to clap back at Facebook users for their ruthless comments about her son following his arrest. In social media posts, she said the following: I hope each of you had a grateful Thanksgiving. The day started a little rough, but we had a good family Thanksgiving. Love y'all. We're back on the road tomorrow. Detroit, see you soon. In the caption, she hashtagged family first. So let's scroll. I'm reading all that. You raised a terrible son. Happy holidays. Sorry, but I don't think so. You think pulling guns and tossing women in pools is a good representation of the man you raised? Well, I hope I do better by mine. Okay, question, y'all, right? Because I keep telling y'all two things can be right at the same time, right? So it can absolutely be right that Ray J is trash for throwing Princess in that pool. I seen the episode. I seen it. He tossed her in that pool. It's absolutely factual that he was trash for doing that. It's absolutely factual that he's trash if he pulled a gun out on her. That is a fact. It's not a judgment. It's a fact. But what's also factual is, what does that say about your daughter? Huh? I mean, if we gonna talk about it, let's talk. Scoot up. What does that say about your daughter if this is what your daughter consistently chooses? If you raised a trash son who will do this to a woman, what kind of daughter did you raise who will want a man that consistently does it? Don't worry, I'll wait. Let me know. One second, y'all. All right, I'm back. So drop in the comments and let me know what you think. And you ain't got to agree with me. I get it if you don't.
Y'all drunk? Y'all want to drive drunk? Y'all want to drive drunk? Drive drunk. Drive drunk, princess.
Right, you just
drive drunk.
You just pointed a gun.
Drive drunk.
You just pointed a gun.
Drive drunk, princess. Go ahead. You want to take my kids? You and your drunk cousin? Because y'all drunk as fuck and y'all alcoholics? Take my kids then. Go ahead. Who's going to drive? Tony, he's been drinking too.
I'm not driving.
Who's been driving? Everybody? I didn't point nothing at y'all.
You pointed a gun at us.
I didn't point nothing at y'all.
You pointed a gun at us.
Yeah, whatever.
You pointed a gun at us.
Why are you waking my daughter up?
You pointed a gun at us.
Why did you just wake my daughter up? Why did you just wake my daughter up?
All I wanted to do was have a good Thanksgiving.
Why did you wake my daughter up?
Ray.
Because you selfish. You're drunk.
You're a woman abuser.
You're drunk.
Delusional.
I'm a woman. That's what drunk people say. Like you're taking my daughter?
Grow the fuck up.
All right,
seriously.
cool.
You need to fucking.
You're not taking my son.
Ray.
Like I know you're not trying to take my son. Hey, don't
touch.
Hold on, bro. I swear to God, I'll shoot the.
And again, all of this is done in front of the babies. And we wonder why our children are in trouble. And we wonder why our children use the words they use. And we wonder why our children act out in the ways that they act out. We wonder why it's so easy to see a video with children jumping on an adult in Chicago. And Chicago, as in the city, has nothing to do with it. I'm saying that for reference. Because somebody gonna do too much. But you wonder how that happens. Because we do this in front of our kids and we think it's okay. Nobody says enough is enough. I don't care what y'all say. Even though there's some things from the past that needed to change, baby, there was some things from the past that needed to stay the same. Needed to stay the same. Do you hear me? Stuff like children going out the room while adults are talking. Stuff like that. Stuff like children not interrupting adult conversations. Stuff like that. Stuff like accountability. Stuff like not standing behind people when they're wrong. We don't teach that. This is what our kids see. This is what our babies see. Us arguing, fighting. Yeah, these y'all celebrities.
Get the fuck out of you. I didn't point nothing at y'all.
You pointed a gun at us.
Yeah, whatever. Take my kids because y'all drunk. Y'all want to drive drunk. Y'all want to. Now I got my kids in here with me. Like, I'm not, ain't nobody taking my kids away from me on Thanksgiving, bro. On the down. They in my.
Absolutely, Cynthia. Toxic for views. Can't stand it. And we look so bad. That's why, even though I cover some of this content, we always talk about empowerment. So for those who don't know, the secret in Champagne Secrets is empowerment. Baby, there's going to be some empowerment. There's going to be some enlightening. There's going to be some encouragement in everything that we do. That's the secret in Champagne Secrets, because somebody got to do it. Toxic for views. You willing to destroy your family, destroy your kids for a like, click, and a view? That's weird to me.
My house, they making threats to me. You got here for anyway, bro. I swear to God, I'm in my own house. And if these got foot close to this door, bro, I'm gonna blow this away, bro.
And I saw a visitor. Welcome in, Moon Pies. Wait a minute, y'all. That gave me a little nostalgic moment. Do y'all remember Moon Pies from back in the day? Do they still sell Moon Pies? Do they? My mama used to love them things. I couldn't stand them. I couldn't. But that is a memory from my childhood. Y'all, do they still make Moon Pies? Welcome in, Moon Pies. Thank you for joining us in the Champaign City today. Hope you enjoy yourself, and please come again. Think about staying a while and hitting that like and subscribe button. We would appreciate it.
I don't give a bro. Leave me and my kids alone, nigga. That's in the dead homies, bro. Now I got my kids in here with me. Like, I'm not, like, ain't nobody taking my kids away from me on Thanksgiving. And I'm gonna say this because I'm not gonna let the story go to where it don't supposed to go. You in my house. We having an argument. Alright? We grown-ups. If you wanna leave, leave. The kid is upstairs asleep in my bed. You wanna go upstairs and take the kids, wake them up into this grown-up argument which shouldn't have happened. Instead of letting them sleep, you want to snatch her and take her with you. Then you got a dude coming in my bedroom where my kids is asleep, and they're trying to get in my bed and take my kids because all of y'all are drunk. Y'all can't drive with these kids drunk. I'm not letting that happen. This dude is coming in my room, getting in my bed to take my kid. I'm going to defend my kids, and I'm going to defend my space. And now, when they call the police, no problem. I'm sure the police gonna come and understand what I'm going through. Listen, I'm gonna say this because I'm not gonna let the story go to jail. I'm in my bedroom. They're in there snatching my kids out of the bed while they're asleep, and they're waking up yelling and screaming and crying. A dude is getting my kid out of the bed, bro. I'm going for mine. For my kids, I'm going to double down on that. Y'all can't do that. But you know what? It is what it is.
Absolutely right, Cynthia. I wish I had a soundboard with the can some people put some snapping emojis in the chat? Please put some hand clapping emojis, some hands up emojis in the chat, because Cynthia, you had it. You had it. You hit it right on the nail. She said, I agree, this generation is trash, but somewhere after our grandparents, they wanted soft parenting. No, ma'am, we knew boundaries. You did, because there were certain things you didn't do with mama. Matter of fact, to tell you the truth, this little whole situation that's going on right here with him and her, a lot of the stuff that y'all do in front of y'all grandparents, we could never show out like this in front of my mama. I wish you would. I wish you would. My kids to this day will look at you and tell you, hey, my mama right here, don't do all that cussing in front of my mama. My daughter, my daughter will get off the telephone with me and she'll tell me, Mama, I gotta call you back because I'm filtering my cuss words. Because this was a different time. Bring back the standard. Bring back the time when adults were adults, parents were parents, and kids were kids, and kids were not raising the parents. Kids were not running the world. Kids were not running the police department and telling you what they aren't gonna do. Not in my house. Not in mine. I wish the heaven, hell, or beyond you would. In my house, please. No, y'all let kids talk and say and do whatever they want to. And let me tell y'all something. I don't care if Ray J and Princess had gotten into an argument. If them kids was fine, they should have left them kids laying in that doggone bed. No, but see, a lot of women want to use those kids over that man's head when he gets mad at her or she gets mad at him or somebody can't get their way. Now all of a sudden you want to use the kids to get back at the other parent. If them kids was resting peacefully, then you could have left them kids right where they were, even if you would have left and came and got them the next day. Stop using your kids as doggone pawns. That is selfish. That is selfish and trifling. Then you get mad when the man flip out because you keep playing with his kids. I don't have to have a relationship with you to have a relationship with my kids. Tell me I'm lying. Yeah, I'm talking to y'all and taking my medicine at the same time. If you know, you know. So excuse the pauses. But you can't. You can't. It was a different time. There's no way me and my husband could act a fool like this in front of my mama. None. No way. My mama would have been told us, if y'all don't get it together. There's no way my children and their significant others can do this in front of me. None. Absolutely none. Matter of fact, my kids know if you call me with a situation with your significant other, they know I'm going to be the most impartial person in the room. I'm going to sit them down and listen to what the both of them have to say. And I'm going to look at the both of them and tell the both of them where they're wrong at. They know, and they will tell their significant other, if you think my mama is going to be the one to take my side just because I am her daughter, you are highly mistaken. No, because that blood ain't going to be on my hands. I am not going to have to answer to God because I'm running around here calling good evil and calling evil good. No, thank you. That's y'all problem. Y'all answer to God for that. This is a mess. Should Ray J have pulled the gun? No. Should Princess have left them kids where they were? Yes. Especially if she was drunk. You did it on purpose to trigger that man. And then you wanted to make him look like the bad person when both of y'all look like trash in this situation because you did it in front of the kids. It's crazy.
I love my kids. I'm not playing about my kids, and that's it. That's it. I'm in my house. Y'all in my bedroom. Taking my kids out of the bed at 4 a.m. with a man, with you, in my bedroom. I don't know what else I would have done. I showed self-control. I didn't touch Princess. I didn't touch nobody until the nigga started trying to get in the bed and snatch my kid out of jail. I'm in my bedroom. They're in there. That's a whole nother thing, man. I'm in my house. I hate that this shit happened. That's a whole nother thing, man.
I don't know where my shot at. I gotta figure it out.
Hold on, let me hit. It ain't nothing to us, bro. We gonna bounce back no matter what. We in serious shit right now. Nah, we banned from Twitch permanently, forever. We'll never be able to go back on Twitch.
I'm one of my thieves, man. So
we banned permanently, and that's it. Yep. What's up, Loyalty? Loyalty said, what's up, Jackie? Melody, what's up? Harley Bliss, what's up? I just got out of jail. It's not cool. Jail was not okay, bro. Yeah, homie. Just arguing with this nigga in here, jacking off in jail. It's crazy, yeah. Bro, I almost beat the nigga ass 4 times because I'm like, bro, I'm trying to survive in there, bro. Jacking off in here, bro, under his bed, bro.
Under his bed.
Hold on now, where my chat at? I almost beat that nigga under his bed, bro. Playing with me. Talking about Ray J. It was a lot. Yeah, man.
He gets on my nerves. He really do. Y'all, he really gets on my nerves. Y'all know, you gotta like love and hate Ray J at the same time because it's. Ray J is one of them individuals that like he's so brilliant, he's dumb. Like I had a family member like that. He used to like really piss me off, and because it was like, bro, you are so smart, and you just wasting it away. If I could, my cousin at like a teenager built a electric pulley system like from scratch. Just brilliant, smart. His brother, my cousin, died when he was 12. Was it 12? I gotta ask my mom again to confirm it. But this young man was so smart that the teachers told him had he survived, he would have been a college professor at 17. Like, this is how intelligent my cousin was. Just brilliant, like genius. But this was back during a time where they didn't want to mark little black kids as geniuses. But he was helping the college professors teach their class and set up homework. Like, my cousin ended up dying in a fire. House ended up catching on fire. And him and one of our uncles, friend of the family, ended up perishing in the fire. And my cousin, I think he hadn't, ever since it happened, he hadn't been able to really process it. So all of that brilliance, he didn't really have any men in his life. Ladies, this is why your young men need men. And they need men who are good role models. I don't care what your mama or anybody else done told you. Sorry. Let me burst that bubble, and hopefully it will forever stay burst. These young men need men. Yeah, they do. There's things that men can teach them that you can't. Sorry. I know you're every woman. I know. I know they done told you everything they can do, you can do better. You can't, but I know. They need a man. They do.
Never go to jail, y'all.
Sorry.
You almost beat that nigga under his bed, bro. Playing with me.
A lot of stuff wouldn't happen if these kids would have men in their lives that's giving them instructions and telling them what to do and what not to do. And also putting you in check, because you know when a real man step up, a real woman gonna bow down. That's the problem. Y'all ain't showed her a real man yet. That's why she's still bucking up to you. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's that talk about it, Griggs. As Griggs. Yeah. Yeah. When a real man step up, a real woman will bow down. Yes, she will. You just ain't stepped up yet. You ain't. You still playing. Ray J still playing. That's the problem. That's why Ray J go through what Ray J go through. He's still playing. He's still playing. Woman want a leader. Man wants to help me. You can't be a helpmeet if you consistently trying to challenge me. And you can't be a leader if you threaten by me. See, y'all play too many games in relationships. This is a game and it's playing out in front of y'all on TV, and it's sickening because there's children involved. There's children involved. Do y'all not understand to this day, and I am 49 years old, my daddy can say my name. And it depends on the way he say my name. I know what it means, and it's going to make my attitude immediately shift. Please. Please. Because it was the aura my daddy carried. He was a man. He didn't play them games. And you knew he was a man when he walked in the room. Fellas, when a real man stands up, a real woman gonna bow down. She going to. Not unless she trying to fight you for your role and you don't want her no way. That's for a different time. Let's keep going.
Under his bed, bro. Playing with me. Talking about Ray J.
So, hold on. I've been like staying off of social media and just like protecting my peace. But what I'm not about to do is let him deflect and make it about me. And make it seem like I was drunk or it was all my fault. That is not the case. I went to his house. First of all, I just moved into my new house, but I went to his house with the kids because I wanted the kids to have a good Thanksgiving with their dad. He's been gone for a month.
You know what, Cynthia? Let me tell you something. I'm so glad you said this. She said, I have 5 girls, 1 boy. They don't cuss nor fuss in my house, car, nor presents. I agree. Listen, I was around my sister, and my nephew was cutting up. Like him and his sister was going at it. Baby, I came out the room, and I looked. I said, hold up 1 second. Because what do you mean? I said, ain't no way we could have did this. Not in front of our mama. Her mama didn't raise us to be fighting siblings. My daughters are 29 and 27. Let them get into an argument right now. Before I got ready to move out of town, my girls wasn't speaking about something. Pulled them both together. Had a conversation with both of them and made them hug it out. Figure it out because y'all all y'all got. What y'all mean y'all sitting in this house arguing with each other? See, y'all don't parent like that no more. Y'all don't teach y'all kids that they sibling is all they got. No, y'all spend too much time making y'all kids feel like they better than each other. So they grow up with a hatred. That's the only reason why you can see a story why a sibling would take another sibling's life so callously. It's easy for me to snuff you out if I don't care nothing about you. And how could that be if you had parents raising them in the house with the understanding this is your sibling? When I'm gone, when the world is gone, y'all are all y'all got. And if y'all ought to be able to depend on anybody, you ought to be able to depend on your brother and sister. Shame on you, parent, if your kids wasn't brought up to understand your siblings is all you got. Now, if they got grown and flipped out, now that's on the adults. But they ought to be able to say, nah, mama didn't raise us like this. No. My mama didn't raise us like this. No. They didn't make us feel better than it or less than. They didn't do that. No. Our family didn't do that. No. We didn't go in the room when adults was talking. We didn't do that. No. We're from a different time. No. We didn't interrupt adults when they were talking. No, we didn't. No. We didn't argue with adults. We went and told our mother, our grandmother, because half of our generation was raised by their grandparents. We went and told our grandparent and let them deal with the adult because we were a child. And we always knew to stay in a child's place. Now, you can't talk to my kids. You can't tell my kids nothing. You can't then kid done put a sticky icky to your head and took your life and everybody, oh, I just don't know why little Timmy would do that. Maybe because nobody could tell little Timmy anything. Nobody. Because mama always told him to stay in, their lane and leave her lane alone. Celebrity kids are wicked because of the spirits they allow around their children. Absolutely. You talking that talk, Cynthia. I like you. I do.
Hasn't seen them, hasn't called them, and he wanted to spend Thanksgiving with his kids. So I said, me and my cousin and my cousin's husband went over there. So hold on. I've been staying off of social media and just my kids and her 3 kids, and we were prepping to cook the food for Thanksgiving. And I told him before I went over there, don't start nothing or I will take the food and I will continue cooking at my house. I honestly don't know why I keep thinking we can just co-parent and be cordial with each other. My kids and her 3 kids, and
Okay, that ain't told us nothing. See, this is what I'm saying. I keep telling y'all better learn how to question everything. The world is a stage, especially Hollywood. Especially Hollywood. The world is a stage. Believe nothing, question everything. Even if I tell you something, question it. Go look it up. Find it out for yourself so that you can come back and say, yeah, you know what, Empress, you right. Or Champagne, you know what, Champagne, you right. Hold on one second. Let me see if they got her full response. If not, we're going to get into, which is actually extremely hilarious to me, but because it happened, we're going to cover it. But we're going to get into this response by Chrisean. Before we do that, y'all, I know you lying. I know you lying. I know Jackie Christie had to be trolling for Thanksgiving. Had to be. There's no way. Jackie. But you know what? To be honest with you, I wouldn't be surprised if she did. Because you know why? When I went on TikTok to find videos of Thanksgiving fails, do you know the level of videos that I found of individuals who didn't know how to cook? Are you trying to tell me it's 2025 and women still don't know how to cook? Well, you know what? Again, I can't be too surprised. And the reason why I can't be too surprised is because we're heading into an AI digital era where you almost ain't gonna need to know how to cook no more. You almost ain't gonna need to. Y'all remember the Jetsons? We're slowly slipping into a Jetson era. It's going to come to a point where I feel like being able to cook is going to be ancient. That's going to be like the ancestors. Like, do you guys remember when our ancestors used to cook? Can y'all even imagine that? That's the crazy part. But what y'all think? Y'all think Jackie Christie is trolling us? Because this is crazy. Hold on. Let me see. I just want to make sure. And y'all make sure y'all hit the like and subscribe for when we get into baddies, because we need to have a conversation about this foolishness, because this is getting out of control. That whole Lex Summer thing, like at the point where you start seeing blood and you see somebody just being pummeled, you gotta call it off. It's no longer entertainment. And the fact that they sit back and subject themselves to that willingly for chump change, while Lemmy and while Natalie as I call her, and while Scotland make all the money, and Janisha and sit pretty, it's crazy to me. It's crazy. It's crazy. But y'all let me know what y'all think about the whole Ray J situation. And it's funny because Chrisean came out and she had something to say about it. Hold on one second. Make sure they haven't pulled it. I ain't having to scroll to find it now because it was already set. This is one of the fun things about using OBS as opposed to StreamYard for all of my content creators who are part of the Champagne gang. It is very technical. And neighborhood talk moves stuff around. So y'all talk to each other while I find this clip. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Ray J get the help he need mentally. You know, bro, I ain't gonna hold you. I seen this coming from Ray J because it was like the way he crash out and the way he get drunk was how I used to get drunk. And I only got drunk so you can hear me, so you can feel me, so you can know that I'm hurting inside. I'm broken. And then it's like stems from wanting to idol, right? And like me and him have talks off camera how his mental is. And you know, I kept saying God this, God that, and he just was only rejecting God because of something else. He wasn't rejecting God because he don't.
How you gonna tell somebody that grew up in the church and that's older than you about God when they come from a Christian family? I just don't understand the level of delusion. I keep telling y'all, I call it the post-pandemic psychosis. That's what I call it. But how she gonna educate Ray J on God? Ray J older than her. And does she y'all, sometimes you just want to say like pinch me and wake me up. But the thing is, the crazy funny part is people fall for it and believe it. Because people, oh, Chrisean, that's right. You know, yeah, she knows. And it's so beautiful to see, you know, her encouraging him. Look what the people say in the comment. Her, him, and Kevin McCall all need some, need the same facility this year. You're the kettle calling the pot. I see them becoming a couple next just for promo. I can see that. I can see that. They show them too much together. Pray for yourself. Exactly. I know you effing lying, button. Girl, you couldn't even name the first 5 books in the Bible, but you're so in tune with God. Hang it up. Exactly. This is what I'm saying, but I'm glad somebody else said it for me, so I don't have to keep saying it. If you got somebody that's constantly claiming to know God and they're perfect and they don't do no wrong and they're consistently pointing out issues with you, but using God to do it, but you don't ever see them quoting a scripture, but constantly telling you about reading the Bible and constantly putting out there something that somebody else posted. But when do you see her posting a scripture, quoting a scripture, knowing a scripture at all? Has she shown y'all one time that she know anything about the Bible except how to open it? Don't worry, I'll wait. I don't know. She played with God's name so much, it's wild. I'm so glad there's people out here intelligent who know this. Y'all both need therapy. I feel like she be playing with religion. I don't know. Here's the thing. It doesn't take a Christian. It doesn't take a person being born again to be able to see this delusion. Only people who want to be deceived are being deceived. That's why I keep telling y'all it all goes back to how this all started and what we was covering when it started. We were covering the whole Jim Jones situation, cult versus the church. That's how all this started. We went from covering Jim Jones to we were covering, we got to go back to see what happened to him. What was his name? The black guy, apostle, who was with the white chick that got brought up on the charges, playing with the church's money. Then we circle back around to Chrisean. And in the midst, I told y'all about the lady who's on Trap Queens. All the people who want to play with the name of God. And y'all are so deceived because y'all don't open the book yourselves that you don't know the difference between being mocked and being true. I had someone in my comments literally tell me like, but listen, because she's had a hard life. Well, she might have, but who forced her to have it? Everything that Chrisean is going through, has been through, she put herself through. Everybody talking about Blueface did that. Blueface couldn't have done nothing to her that she didn't want done. Blueface told this girl to leave 11 million times and she chose not to. So anything that happens after you choose to stay, baby, it's on you. No excuses. What you're dealing with is what happens when consequence meets up with repercussion. And when them two heifers hook up with fate, well, okay, Sarah. You're toxic as hell. When a person show you who they are, believe them, especially these celebs. Cynthia said, true. Father Locke said, you notice everybody in Hollywood suffering from some form of spiritual and religious delusion and deception. Yep, or they sick or about to die or they get in accidents. And when they come back, they different. Listen, since I won't even say 2025, since the pandemic has happened, I have learned about religions that I never knew existed. Never. Ever. Every time you turn around, I'm like, the who? And they said a what? And they've been since when? Even what's his name? That plays in Black Panther, not the one that passed away, the other one. He a part of some weird religion I ain't never heard of before. It's like they just pop up. You don't believe in Christianity? All right, we gonna go over here and create this one. All right, you don't believe in Christianity or this one? We gonna go over here and create this one. Oh, you don't believe in that one, this one, or that one? Oh, we gonna go over here and create this one. This one is about science. Yep. We believe in science. We don't believe in God. We believe in science. Yep. This one over here, we don't believe in science. We believe in the earth. We believe in nature. That's what we believe in. This one over here, we believe in the ancestors. We believe in, the universe, and the ancestors has called us all to be one. That's what we believe over here. These over here, they believe in God, so they say. They say they believe in Jesus, but this group over here say they believe part of Jesus, but don't believe all of Jesus. This group believe all of Jesus. This group over here believe a fourth of Jesus. This group over here don't believe none of Jesus at all, but they believe God. Then you have this group over here that's telling you don't believe none of the Bible at all. Don't believe it at all, but still tell you that it's God's word, and they still quote it when it fits them. But they tell you not to believe it because it was written by a man. Everybody believes something different. Meanwhile, folks just lost in the sauce, just being led astray. Because people like Chrisean just say God. Because people are so hungry for the truth. They're so hungry for the truth, they'll believe a lie. They'll hold on to a lie because they're hungry for the truth. Ain't that crazy? Think about it like this. Somebody asked me the question. I don't understand what the big deal is. I said, okay. Let me put it like this to you. How would you feel if you had a spouse and another woman, if you're a man, or another man, if you're a woman, was able to dress up like you, put on makeup or wear your style clothes, and go in to your wife, your significant other, your husband, whatever, as you sleep with you or sleep with them, be intimate, have conversations, live, go out, and your significant other could not tell that wasn't you. Would you have a problem with that? Thank you, Cynthia. Good night. Hold on, y'all. It's jumping. I'm trying to pin her. Hold on. She says, good night, Chad. Must catch the replay. I have work early in the morning. I enjoyed the ambiance. Thank you for letting me chill. I subscribe and like plus hype. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for the subscribe. Thank you for being a part of the Champagne City. Please come again. Thank you for joining, Rachel. Come on in. I don't know. See, now I'm upset. Because I was just about to say, where is Cynthia's alert? Rachel got her alert. I don't know where Cynthia alert went, and I don't like it. Because y'all need to be able to see y'all name dance. I wanted to dance. But thank you guys for coming in. Please hit the like and subscribe button. But let's continue. Y'all, but here's the thing, right? How would you feel? How would you feel if somebody was able to cosplay as you in front of your significant other, and your significant other couldn't tell it wasn't really you? The same way you would feel. Now flip that. How do you think God feels when people are able to walk around cosplaying as him, and those that claim to be his children, who claim to really know him and know his voice, can't tell the difference? Because see, y'all look at this nice innocent face. That's what y'all look at. See, maybe the problem is Father Locke. I got it. I think I got it. See, our generation was privy to stuff called to movies like Children of the Corn. We were privy to Damien, The Omen. You know, we were privy to The Shining. Movies that showed you that an innocent, pretty face didn't necessarily mean good and innocent. See, y'all see that pretty face and you just like, oh my goodness, nothing that pretty can be bad. She's just young and innocent. And I just want to protect her because she just has that baby face. Meanwhile, your niece been crying for the last 2 years for somebody in her family just to care before she ended all. Meanwhile, the neighbor next door is trying to figure out how her baby is going to get some Pampers. Meanwhile, the neighbor across the street is about to get evicted from their home, but y'all would rather send thousands of dollars to take care of Chrisean while she consistently suck on this pacifier around her neck that she claimed, what was it, $65,000? Tell her to sell it. Every necklace around her neck. Unless they're really not worth anything. Yeah. See, y'all get fooled by these faces and y'all think, oh, they're so innocent. My goodness. You guys can't see how good she is. She's not bad. She's misunderstood, okay? She's misunderstood. Child. We saw Damien. You don't give a damn about a misunderstood when you seen The Omen. Please, Children of the Corn. Have you seen what some of these kids in these movies are capable of? Them 2 little girls that kept ending up in that hallway in The Shining. Come on now. Come on. See, y'all just from the wrong time. See, had y'all been around our time, see, y'all would have been able to see through all this instead of y'all being played out your money and all of this. And shame on y'all, because how are you sending money to support her but can't support the people around you every day? And I guarantee you, in all honesty, if Chrisean would have been dark skinned with afro, y'all wouldn't be giving her the same grace that y'all give her. Y'all wouldn't. You wouldn't. Say what you want to about Queen Op. Her baby was healthy. Now, I don't know if she was drinking and smoking. I can't tell you that. But y'all tore her to pieces. You did. It's a lot of them. I just can't think of all their names right now. But y'all got selective outrage, and it's not cool. Y'all really got selective outrage to show when y'all get mad and when y'all don't get mad. Y'all protect this girl because she pretty and she innocent and she light skinned, she yellow. You jealous? What the hell for? I'm light skinned too. Go to hell. My hair is curly too. Please. I locks my hair, baby. Let's talk about it. Everybody is not jealous. Some people just want better for you. But y'all don't know how to understand the difference between jealousy and people wanting better for you and people wanting you to want better for yourself. They want you to continue on in the circus. And we over here trying to tell you, I understand you had to play in the circus for a little bit. But now it's time for you to get out the circus and level up. That's what I keep trying to tell the girls on Zeus. I be trying to scream at y'all, but my channel too small. My voice ain't big enough. Zeus is supposed to be a launching pad, not a sitting ground. Y'all gonna be buried right at Zeus headquarters. Them girls darn near need Bengay at this point. still trying to fight.
Believe in God. He was rejecting God because his heart is broken. So that's why I used to be around Ray J a lot, because I really love him, bro. You feel me? Amen. I pray that Ray J get the help he need mentally. You know, bro, I ain't gonna hold you. I seen this coming from Ray J, because it was like the way he crash out and the way he get drunk was how I used to get drunk. And I only got
Used to. Y'all be falling for this. This be funny to me. I keep telling y'all, beware people who pray for everybody else and can point the finger and see the problem in everybody else, but can't see the problem in themselves. Beware them individuals. Them the individuals that be bringing y'all life down and keeping y'all trapped. Them the individuals that get y'all stuck in them situationships.
drunk so you can hear me, so you can feel me, so you can know that I'm hurting inside. I'm broken. And then it's like stems from wanting to idol, right? And like me and him have talks off camera how his mental is. And you know, I kept saying God this, God that, and he just was only rejecting.
Gun at us. I didn't point nothing at y'all. You pointed a gun at us. Yeah, whatever. You take my kids because y'all drunk. Y'all want to drive drunk? Y'all want to drive drunk? Drive drunk. Drive drunk, princess.
Right, you just
drive
pointed,
drunk.
You just pointed a gun.
Drive. Now I got my kids in here with me. Like, I'm not, like, ain't nobody taking my kids away from me on Thanksgiving, bro. The damn. They in my house. They making threats to me. You got here for anyway, bro. I swear to God, I'm in my own house. And if these have foot close to this door, bro, I'm gonna blow this away, bro.
Yeah, you don't be knowing when to take Ray J seriously. He do too much for me, and he also do not enough. But I want y'all to pay attention while we're on her as well. You know, the Christian that's so busy trying to pray for everybody else, and you know, can see when everybody else has drifted away from the Lord and all of that. Because we touched on it before, but I want to revisit it again. You know, the Chrisean. Because apparently she's being brought up on check.
Okay, you guys, so the shit show continues. Remember the other day when Chrisean was dancing in the bank? Mm-hmm. Well, don't know if that bank trip was on the up and up, if you know what I mean. Now, we about to run y'all back these bank clips. Then y'all read these text messages and let us know down below what y'all think.
My top on, bro. I don't got shit to say. Like, they keep saying shit about you, though, on bees.
I'm at the bank.
Why would you say that, bro?
Well, they need to get off your top.
Hey, look, though.
What?
Hey, get off this shit, bro. Stop doing that, my nigga.
Not getting
Saying, where you at? And shit, stop doing that stupid shit.
Now, this is supposed to be the messages. Again, I show you. Of them talking about her being at this supposed bank. Allegedly. And that her, hitting licks on banks. Allegedly. With her little young boyfriend. The YN 33 AK. Or whatever he had said his name was. So the Lord would instruct you to get involved in these activities. The Lord would instruct you to date such a fella. Have this gentleman as the leader of your life. This is what the Lord would instruct you to do. It's crazy the kind of things that women would do when they're trying to get the attention of a man. It's really sickening. It's really sickening, and it should be studied. And the fact that she doesn't have any real women around her to tell her that you're really putting your life in danger just to get the attention of a man. You're playing a very dangerous game. Have any of y'all seen the movie Twilight? Have y'all seen that series? I'm a Twilight fanatic. If you've seen the movie Twilight, do you remember, I believe in the second movie when he went away because he wanted to keep her safe. And she realized that the only way that she could get him to come close was to put herself in danger. Do y'all remember that in the series? So she jumped in the water and she saw him, but she ended up getting saved and everything, right? It's Eclipse. Thank you, Father Lot. Same thing. Same thing. Chrisean is putting herself in danger to get Blueface's attention. But this ain't the movie. This not you playing with real life stuff. I told y'all before all this came out on social media, I was one of the first ones. I know because I was here when I said it, and I didn't hear anybody else talking about it who said, wait, let's press pause. At what point are we gonna hear from the gangs and the gangs gonna press her? At what point? Because I'm from the old school, and from the old school, baby, you couldn't be blood by day, crip by night. You couldn't do that. You couldn't cosplay and double dutch in between the gangs. No, you couldn't do that. And you definitely couldn't get mad at one gang and think you gonna date somebody in the other crew and diss the other gang. Are you asking for your whole family to be laid down? Are you cool? So y'all know, and I wasn't hearing, I said, y'all talking about all this other cutesy stuff between Chrisean. I said, but no, y'all playing the game. I said, and if I don't hear from the gang soon, I said, I'm going to think this is all for play. It's all for play. If somebody don't make her answer for this. Not saying that I want her touched, don't get me wrong. But what I'm saying is, there is no way you can claim a set. There's no way Blue can claim a set. And the set don't make him answer for this. And you out there just talking, just yapping, just talking. And I'm looking like, wait a minute. And ain't nobody said nothing to her. She F who? I said, I'm finna think it's all fake. If somebody don't come out and say something, I'm finna think it's all fake. Either it's all fake or she really a fed. It's one or the other. Because you ain't telling me ain't no gangs came out and said nothing. Even if it was just for play, you still ain't gonna tell me ain't no gangs came out and said nothing. Like, don't play with our name like that. Find something else to play with. Come on. Unless you telling me all the gangs to win soft. Playing with fire, Niecy. That's what I'm sitting back saying. Like, Zeus allowed him to play like this? This the kind of stuff that take it from the screen to the street real fast. And y'all allowing this? Yeah, they don't care about y'all life. Y'all just a check and a $sign if they letting y'all take it to this level without somebody coming out and saying, all right, too far. Flag on the play. Foul. Offsides. Something. Somebody say something. Get in the middle and stop it. Throw a shoes. Throw something. But somebody came out. And as soon as I saw this, I said, yep. Here we go. Check it out.
I know you are a believer in God because you keep on asking about this. But I'm a man who needs needs. So if this came down to like really going down, like how jiggy like do you be trying to get? Like, you feel what I'm saying?
What you mean
Okay.
by jiggy?
You know what I'm
What's
saying?
jiggy?
Trying to see like,
Are
you
you a
know what I'm
crab?
saying? Oh, what you say?
All right, I be picking up Blanco.
Watch your mouth, Chrisean.
They be calling Crips crabs.
Watch your mouth, Chrisean.
Oh my God.
Play that with Blueface, now with D-Mac.
D-Man.
See? Soon as I saw this, I said, uh-huh. And I gotta applaud this young man because I'm like, oh, okay, I finally got a real one because I'm so tired of the show. I'm tired. I'm so tired of looking at people and not seeing the real individual. You don't even know who real people are anymore. You don't. You don't. You don't know when you're talking to somebody whether or not you're gonna get the real person or you're gonna get one of their characters. Hell, these celebrities got so many split personalities and personalities, you don't even know who the real them is anymore. Don't Nicki got about 7 of them? Beyonce got 2. Ain't it 2? I don't know. When I saw this, I said, yep. They better be careful. Because this play can turn real unplayful real fast. Because some people do this for real.
Like, why is you crying? I don't know nothing about the
I ain't
politics.
crying, but you know about us. You know about all the, you know what I'm saying, politics. Don't play. Don't
They
play.
just saying red nose.
Allegedly.
I'm going to run it to you again, too, up outside of here, because I'm going viral. I'm going viral besides this show. Trust and believe me. So I'm going to run it to you again. I'm going to question you. I'm like, damn, what's up with all that crap you was talking about? Damn, why you had to press the line on that young nigga? Dad? You know, one of these days, sooner or later. Don't do that.
Y'all, look, check me out. Instead of coming at me, right, you got to educate me. I'm not.
Educate you on what?
From LA.
But I'm not from LA, but you from the street. You're not from LA, but you're from the street. And maybe not use lingo if you don't know what it means. I've been associated with a bunch of people who have been in gangs. Although I've never been in a gang. Never have even wanted to be in a gang. Never have wanted to be close enough to be associated with a gang. Even though I have had love for individuals who have been involved. So I've been close enough to know that there are certain things that you don't play with. There are certain things that you don't say. Especially you gonna play with the man in his face. When you can, but see, here's the thing. Because Chrisean is playing, Chrisean think everybody is playing. You ever seen, I ain't even got to say that. You remember how the old folks used to say, you don't believe fat meat greasy? Yeah, that's Chrisean problem. She's so used to everybody playing, she don't know when people for real. When she run up on people for real, she don't know how to respond to it. So she shows her hand. Because if you really gangster in street, like she kept saying, why you need him to tell you anything? You should already know. Because you a gangster for real, right? You a G for real, right? I'm sorry until you decide to be a blood.
You dating?
I'm from Baltimore.
You dating one of the most viral Crips that's out here right now, or have dated him, and you also have dated the other side too. So now I want to know who is you content or not?
Huh?
Let's keep it real. You content or not?
No, I'm just a walking, living moment.
Y'all remember this, Mr. Maxter 9. I'm up on here. I'm trying to go viral. I'm making sure.
All right, it's a lot of people that lost their life trying to be a living moment. Yeah, you a moment, all right. Don't lose the moment in the wrong way, trying to go viral. Because I don't know if you or Zeus would be ready for a quote-unquote street war. Gang war. Because you want to play between two different territories. So I want y'all to check this out. Yeah, let's do Wack 100. Just check out what Wack had to say.
I like what Blueface doing, and I see like you there, man. I see that shit. Wack, salute to you.
I told you before he came on what we was gonna do.
Yeah,
I said,
you told me. You told me that shit. How was
I
gonna
told
happen
you
when it
everything
happened,
we was
nigga.
gonna do. We're gonna announce a fight this week. I just sent Swaggy P his wire the other day. Contract signed. The reality show we start shooting on the 4th. Blueface said announce that later on today.
But you know me up even with that Blueface shit. I even had questions about this, right? It was the fact that a lot of people on social media was like, "Oh, Blueface need Chrisean," and I'm like,
Man,
"Yeah,
I've been
maybe he
telling
do."
y'all.
You told me. Remember, I asked you that shit. You
I
told me. You
said,
was like,
bro, he
"It look like."
made her, bro. She don't make him.
Yep,
She's
and
a
we seen
lost
it when he
cause,
was
bro.
gone. We seen it when he was gone, and we see it even more now.
She done been with like 4 in the last 4 months. It ain't none of them got no motion, nigga. It ain't just, you know. We know what that is. He
Hey,
hated
bro, you
that.
think she got like a mental something going on with her mental, or you think that's just clout chasing?
You know what I'm saying? She believe a lot of shit that she say. She really believes.
That's
She
what I'm
fucked up in
saying.
the
Like
head.
that's some mental shit.
But she's finna head for sure. Like for sure. That's why she can't be a mother. She don't understand how to be one, and she ain't gonna never follow instructions. Bro, let me tell you something. I seen this bitch turn a Hennessy bottle up like it was a 40 ounce.
Get the
5
fuck
months
out of here.
pregnant. What? I got to snatch the bottle. The bitch used to get. I said, you know what? Let me stop snatching the bottle for the bitch that I assaulted her. But I'm talking about blowing big weed, popping shit, guns. People didn't call her on social media, pulling up on her, smoking and drinking. They didn't call the bitch.
Yeah.
So that's why what I'm like saying, like, bitch, you did that to that baby.
You know what's crazy though, bro? Because Blueface been gone for 2 years, right? And a lot of people thought that she was the draw. So now they see that she's not the draw, but now they so tired of her. They tired, like even the women, they be on them comments. I be reading that shit. I be like, damn.
Bro, listen. Blueface was Blueface before they knew who Chrisean Rock was. Chrisean Rock was playing female football. Nobody was mentioning her.
Right.
That wasn't a thing. It's still not a thing in art. You know what I mean? On our side of it wasn't a thing. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. Bars. A broken clock can be right twice a day. No matter how much you don't like Wack 100, the fact of the matter is, Chrisean is who Chrisean is because of who Blueface is. Now, you got to give it to him. You can like him, you can not like him. The problem is Blueface is extremely narcissistic, but he's never changed until he got out of prison. But we're going to save that for a different story because I don't know who the hell this Blueface is. I ain't never seen Blueface dressed this homely, like he throwed away and don't nobody care about him, like he just crawled out the well, I don't know. I don't know who this Blueface is. But I don't know. He right though. He's right. And you gotta give it to him because Chrisean is who she is because of Blueface. Drop in the comments and let me know if you disagree.
And so she had 300,000 followers already from female football. Can't nobody tell us her stats.
She said something about you recently though. She said that you tried to damn.
I don't let her come around me.
I wouldn't either. You a good brother for that, because I wouldn't either.
Because she knows she can't come around me, bro. She see me, she knows some other shit.
She said some shit though, like she was saying, I forgot what it was.
She knew I wanted to do some sneaky underhanded shit. Blueface just won't let me do it. It's hard.
Remember, I asked you a long time ago. I was like, "Yo, Wack, would you sign her if the opportunity was there?"
Nah.
You told me no. I was like, "What? You wouldn't sign her, Wack?" You was like, "No, hell no." That's crazy, man.
Are you telling what? You gotta remember, Blueface wrote the music. He would literally tell her what to do. When you walk in, do this, do that, do this. We watched him do the shit. And the bitch wasn't the bully of the house. She wasn't the bully of the house. It's a little crip bitch from Long Beach named Weezy. That was the bully of the house. But they got the bitch out the house. That bitch Chrisean ran from that bitch barefooted up a mountain. Swear to God. Go back and look. Weezy beat the shit out of Chrisean. She couldn't put it. Little skinny bitch with a bunch of tattoos, little Long Beach crip bitch. Real talk.
Yeah, I seen something on social media. Like I don't know if it's true or not, but they were saying like she came to Blueface or something with 30 Bloods and all this.
Oh no, she came to the zoo thing with 20 Bloods.
She did?
She definitely popped up like that.
Why would she do that?
But see, Zeus didn't expect me to be there. Cause I like some shit I just don't attend, like the
What? How? Y'all. Y'all, this is This is stressing out my inner teenager and young adult. I don't know if y'all think Chrisean is Juliet, but in order for Chrisean to be Juliet, there has to be a Romeo. Are y'all expecting a Romeo and Juliet story to come out of this somehow? Where's Romeo? How's she gonna be Juliet? I don't know. Are y'all expecting her to unite the gangs? Is that what we're going for here? 20 Bloods, you showed up. Y'all, please. And first of all, to the Bloods that rolled with her, they had to be like Practice Bloods. Like they couldn't have been like the gang Bloods. Couldn't have been. Couldn't. They had to be some higher Bloods. Had to be. Had to be. They had to be paid actors. Because you can't tell me. Yeah, they would. Yeah, they would. My bad. I didn't put on my golden chapeau, y'all. My bad. They would. They would roll with her because women and children are no longer off limits. That's why. They would sacrifice her. They would. Miss Knockout, thank you for joining the Champagne City, my love. Come on in and grab a glass of something bubbly and take a seat. Thank you for joining us. But they would. They would, because women and children are no longer off limits. No longer. Hold on one second, y'all. Y'all, my daughter was getting on me because I was telling y'all to take a drink of something bubbly and I forgot to pour a glass of something bubbly for myself. I was drinking water. So I was taking my medicine. If you know what I mean. You know which kind of medicine require water. But y'all, listen, thank you, honey. Absolutely. Thank you for joining us in the Champagne City tonight. But y'all, look. This, They absolutely would. And the reason why I am now saying I understand why they would have showed up, because they would sacrifice her. They would. Because women and children are off limits. But she don't realize the dangerous game that she playing, because she don't have people around her who care about her enough to tell her, baby, you done stepped into a territory you ain't even ready for. It's one thing for me, right? Because I have been hood adjacent without being a part of the hood. You know what I mean? Without, or should I say street adjacent, without being part of the street. It's another thing when you're cosplaying as you are the street, but then the street show up and you got to answer to the street. You trying to make the street Hollywood, and the street ain't never gonna be Hollywood, even though Hollywood can play the street. Y'all get it? Like, some stuff ain't. What did we say the other day? Everybody ain't playing with you. So I want to get into what her so-called boyfriend that she broke up with, that she was just dating, you remember when Blueface came back and they was in the studio with what's that boy? DDK, DDT, what's that boy name? Y'all know I don't follow these people like that. Don't do too much. But when they was in the studio and he made Chrisean bark like a dog. Y'all remember that? And Blueface made her tell everybody whether she was a blue nose or a red nose. And she said she was a blue nose. And then because Blueface wouldn't come out and devote his undying self and love over to her, she decided to say, fuck Blueface, I had to find a new bae. You know, she had to go back to that. So she decided to go over to the other side, the Bloods. Yeah, well, apparently they done fell out and broke up, and she decided to play with him. Watch this. I keep telling y'all, everybody ain't playing with y'all. Check out what he had to say. Hold on. Not that. One second. And y'all, this is going to be a 3-part, so there will be a part 3. I think it's this one, but let me make sure. Hold on. Baby, some of these people be catching every waking moment and second that is posted. I don't even know how they do it. I don't even know how they do it. First, we gonna do this one.
Trips me out. Did you really just, alright, that was gonna be a dumb question because you just did. I'm like, just all the criplets. Like, you hear me? It's fair game. Please. What are you talking about? That's loked out. And you know what is crazy? I really did with you. I did. And if you know what I'm talking about, you know. If you don't, I mean, you gonna figure it out. It ain't gonna be long. But, Midtown, you called a nigga the C word and shit for fried shit, and you playing with this because you fucking on a kid. I don't even want to hear about a nigga nowhere in LA County. I ain't even gonna lie about it. You know, some real criplets that's like, what the fuck I'm saying? Yeah, hey, boy, listen, man, I'm disturbed. My smile ain't, man, bother me. Little Rocky Rock. It trips me.
I know you are a believer in God because you keep on asking about this. But I'm a man who needs needs, so if this...
That's that one. Hold on. Now let me show you. Because I guess now the gangs is speaking out. Allegedly. And this could all be for show. These could be paid actors too. I don't trust nothing right now. Everything's allegedly. You watch the movie Scream. I'm a movie connoisseur, so everything probably gonna be related back to a movie. You remember in the movie Scream when he said everybody's a suspect? Yeah.
Y'all hate people on here, and y'all need to grow the fuck up. Like, damn, he's so hot. I think got more sense than you people older shit on this. They do not agree.
That's not. Yeah, hold on. And if I don't find it tonight, I'll have it set for part 3 when we go live tomorrow. But I wanted y'all to see. Hold on. Wanted y'all to see this. Because this is the kind of stuff that can end poorly. And I hope she didn't pull it down. I'll tell you what I'm going to do, because it's 12:44, almost 1 o'clock, and I got to go to work. I got a job. I got to go to work. See, y'all don't know why I'm excited. Let me let y'all in, because I told y'all I would let y'all know. So I'm going to let y'all in and give y'all a little testimony before we go. But tomorrow, we're going to pick up. I still got to find, I'm still pulling up more information on everything that's been coming out with Kanika Jenkins and the whole thing with Jedediah and everything with Teresa, her mama. If you guys have any videos, any information, we do have a Discord server, and the link is in the description of every video. You can go over there. You do not have to be subscribed to the channel. If you have any information, you can drop it in our telltales and tips over there. There's a section devoted solely to Kanika. Please go over there and drop information. But I'm gathering that because I do want to cover her. If we don't do it tomorrow, it will be on Tuesday, where we'll go live with part 3 of this. And I do want to get into the Kanika situation. But let me tell y'all this testimony real quick. So, my champagne gang know, 2 years ago when I started this channel, because this channel is only 2 years old. Hold on. So I started this channel. I was in the process of losing everything. I owned a house. I was in the process of losing my house. I was going through a chapter 13. Mortgage company fought me all the way through my chapter 13. Every time I fulfilled one thing they told me to do, they gave me something else to do. It was so bad, I fought it for like 5 years. So 2 years ago, I finally said, you know what? Just switch it to a 7. I'm tired of fighting. Like, I'm not supposed to be going in debt, trying to come out of debt. And during the pandemic, I thought they were supposed to be fighting to help keep you in your home. And they fighting to take mine when I'm fulfilling everything they said. So, you know what? Let it go. Ended up losing my home. Lost my car, job, everything. My mom ended up telling me, she said, you know what? You don't have to struggle. You don't have to worry. Just come down here. Just move. Just let it go. Just start over. I got you. I got you. Me being grown, look, I moved out at 19 years old. I'm like, what do you mean move? But I'm like, okay. Because I can't mentally, I had blacked out. I couldn't do it anymore. Everything that I felt, I couldn't. I couldn't do it. So I blacked out. I said, okay, I'm going to go down here and start over. When I tell y'all nothing would go right down there. Tried to get an ID, couldn't get an ID because I've been divorced. Had to prove my last name. The problem was the ID that I had was broken. It was damaged. So in order for me to get the stuff that I need in order to prove my last name, I need an ID that functions and works, and I don't have one, and they don't want to give me another ID. So I'm like, so you telling me I gotta go all the way back to where I moved from and get a functioning ID? And the horrible. So my grandson came to visit me for the summer. I knew I was gonna have to bring my grandson back home. So when I got ready to bring him back to my daughter, when we got ready to get the rental car, nothing went right, like nothing. So I was like, you know what, I'm just going to take a Greyhound. Great. You know, I ain't got no money. We ain't got no money to worry about no rental car. I'm not finna stress. There's nothing wrong with getting on the Greyhound. Took the Greyhound, me and my grandson. That's a whole nother story. But took the Greyhound, made it back to my daughter. Got here only to find out she's going through an eviction. And I'm like, Lord. Now, mind you, before this situation last year, I had came back here because I lost my grandbaby. My daughter was almost 8 months pregnant when she went to the doctor, and my grandbaby had no heartbeat. Because she was so far along, she had to deliver the baby. So I had to fly in to be with her while she delivered my grandbaby, be in the hospital with her, make sure my grandson was okay, because he knew his little sister was coming. So he's expecting his sister, not knowing that he lost, you know, that she's not, just whole thing. So in the midst of losing everything, I lose my grandchild. So I come back, grandson comes to visit me. It's time to bring him back. And I'm telling them, I don't know. I just gotta go back. That's where my children are. All my kids are grown, but that's where my children are. I don't know why I need to be there. I need to go. Get on the bus, come. My kids are like, Ma, how long you gonna be here? I don't know. Maybe after Thanksgiving. All right. Find out what's going on with my daughter. I'm telling her, I ain't got it. Listen, this is the one time everybody's used to me being the source, me being the one that comes through for everybody else, me being the one that has it. Everybody's used to me being that person. And this is the time that I don't. And this is the first time that I didn't try to fix it. And I didn't try to figure it out. I just stepped back and said, you know what, guys, you got this one. Because I can't. Mentally, emotionally, I can't. I don't even have the energy to. And I don't have it. So I broke down one day. And my daughter looked at me and she said, Mom, what are you breaking down for? She was like, nothing has happened yet. She was like, yes, I messed up. There was some things I should have done. I should have done better. She was like, but the only thing that I can do is trust and pray and put it in God's hand. He's came through before. He can come through again. I said, you are absolutely right. I had to fix my face and say, if my daughter can believe. So I shook it off and said, God, you know what? What do we got to do? What do we got to do? So she ended up getting from her landlord, told her she had to have a certain amount of money by a certain day. She went to the eviction court. She wasn't able to come up with it by the end, but she asked her landlords to give her an extension. So I'm just praying. The landlord gives her an extension. So I'm like, all right, God, thank you. Now we got to come up with this money. I ain't got it. I ain't never came over here and asked y'all for no more. Well, I can't say that because I did once when my daughter lost the baby and she was impromptu off work and had bills. And that's how she in this situation because of when she lost the baby, it's hard to be off work. And I think she had to go back to work 2 weeks after she gave birth to the baby because she still had bills to pay. And that was impromptu, like she wasn't expecting to be off. So stuff was piling up. And once you get out of that ditch, then she ended up losing her job because she had to be off. It was horrible. So it just started a chain reaction. So we get here. And I'm like, all right, God, I ain't got it. You got to come through. So she's talking to her people. And she like, Mama, this person told me they got this. And I'm like, all right, God, thank you. Thank you, God. And then she like, this person said she got this. And I'm like, all right, thank you, God. And I'm like, I wish I could help, but Lord, I ain't got that. So she like, this person said they got this. All I need is this right here. I was like, thank you, God, because that put it right in my ballpark. I can do something with that. So they gave her until the 31st. Now, mind you, this is extremely recent. They gave her until the 31st of October to be able to make the payment because they said if you pay it on the 1st, then you're going to have to pay also the first month rent. Because she worked and started a new job, she couldn't be off work. So she wasn't able to get the payment in by the 31st. So she talked to the woman, even though she got the payment in by the 1st. And the woman said, you still need to have the money, but you need to have it by next Friday. We're going to give you to Friday to pay November's rent. So she told me about it and I told her, I said, all right. I said, God, thank you. I don't know what you're doing. I said, but you're doing it little by little. You're doing it. I said, so I'm thanking you for what you're doing by little. I don't see the big picture. I don't know how. You see what it is that's in front of us. But you're doing it little by little, and I thank you. I told my daughter, I said, baby, I said, grab my hand. I said, come on, we're going to praise God for what he's done already, little by little, because he's doing something. I don't know what it is, but he's doing something. So we started to praise God. And I said, God, thank you for what you're doing for my daughter. And while you're doing that for my daughter, I said, bless this person. And while you blessing that person, bless this person. And while you blessing that person, bless me. So, listen. Next day, I'm checking my messenger. And I see a message from someone. I don't even know who it is. It's just a name, no profile picture. So it's like, I need you to call me right away. I'm not calling this. I ain't getting scammed. Been there, done that. No. So about an hour later, I get a message from the same person. And it's like, no, this is such and such and such. I need you to call me ASAP. So I'm like, oh, called the number. Now, mind you, this is somebody I have not spoken to in like 5 years. So she like, girl, I've been trying to reach you forever. She said, I couldn't find your number. I didn't know how to reach you. I didn't know you had moved. She said, I have a friend that I need you to talk to. Now, I have a business, and my business is I'm a business strategist. I'm the person that kind of comes into your business, if you have a business, and kind of helps you structure kind of your departments. If you need your front desk or your customer service trained, if you need your case managers or management trained to understand the difference between being money hungry and being there for the people so that the people can draw the money, you know, I'm that person. So she was like, I need you to talk to my friend. She started this business. Please, and I'm like, all right, I'll talk to her. So I go sit down with her thinking that she's going to talk to me on a business tip. In the midst of her talking to me, she's asking me about what I do. And I'm like, well, it depends on what you need. The only thing that I've never handled in business is billing. So outside of that, you tell me what you need. I'm a graphic designer. I do PowerPoint presentations. I design new hire, documentation and orientation, onboardings, and do the trainings. Like, you tell me what it is you need. So she was like, I need you in the office as my administrator. I said, oh, mind you, I live in another state. I wasn't looking to go into the workforce. I was looking to push my business. So I'm sitting here. She's like, no, I need you. She said, my friend has talked about you for so long. I knew I had to meet you, and listening to you talk, I know you're what I need for the business. And I said, let me explain to you the type of person that I am. I said, I am a people-oriented person. I have lost jobs because I care more about the people than I care about the business. I said, the minute it stops being about the people and starts being all about the money, I said, I will walk. I said, but I tell you what, send me an offer letter. We ended up leaving. So I'm nervous because, mind you, I just came here to drop off my grandson. I came here with maybe about a bag full of clothes, probably 2 weeks worth, but I wasn't going nowhere, so it didn't matter. So next day comes, she sends me a text message, check the offer. I look at the offer letter, and you know how it say in the movie Godfather, where he says, I made him an offer he couldn't refuse. Yeah. I'm looking at this, but I'm also thinking in my head, like, God, you know that there was a certain amount that I was looking for if I was going to go back into corporate America. Because you know that's not where I need to be. Like, me and them people don't get along. We really don't. They don't know how to talk to people. They don't know how to treat people. They don't want to listen. I said, I'm going to be obedient to the divine timing, because I know this was nobody but you, because I wasn't looking for this. So I sent her a message and I let her know. I said, listen, I said, this is what I was going to ask you for. because this is what I was looking for to go back into the workplace. But as I told you in our meeting, I said, I understand the divine timing of God. So in understanding when God is moving and God is doing something, I said, I don't want to overstep my bounds with him. So instead of asking you for what I was thinking, I said, I'm going to honor your request. I said, and I accept your offer. I also let her know, I said, now, the only other thing that I'm concerned about, I said, is I told you the situation that I'm going through in my living space because I don't live here. I said, and I don't want to commit to your job and I can't give it 100, 150% because I moved away from here to leave struggle, but then I'm moving back into struggle because this is what I'm dealing with. I said, so before I can completely commit, I need to make sure that this is straight so that I'll be okay mentally and emotionally to take care of that. So I sent it to her. She responded back. Not only did she say she would honor my request, but what I said that I was going to ask her for, but I understand the timing of God. Not only did she do that, but she also turned around and said, I'll give you an advance to take care of what your daughter is behind so that it can take care of her eviction so you don't have to worry about that. You have to trust God. You have to. That's why it ticks me off when I see Chrisean and people like Chrisean who play with the name of God. Because baby, see, I know God. I know. Because when I was on here telling y'all, lift y'all glass and encouraging y'all and pushing y'all, I was trying to figure out how I was going to make it. Get it? I was trying to figure that out for myself. But I was telling y'all that y'all can do it. I was telling y'all to see y'all sparkle and see y'all glow when I didn't see it in myself. Because I'm a pusher. I'm an encourager. And that's why it frustrates me when I see people playing with God because you know his name carries weight. And because you know majority of your audience don't go to church and don't read the Bible. So the only thing they know about the Bible is what you say. And you would get up and play with the people in the name of God. No, not my God. Not the one, because I forgot to tell you. When I had this conversation with this woman about accepting this offer and about her sending me the advance, that was Thursday night. I told y'all my daughter had to have the money or get out by Friday. This was Thursday night, the night before. You can't play with me when it comes to him. That's why I encourage you. And that's why I push you. And that's why I talk about individuals like this when they come on here playing. See, if she would have been saying she was Hindu, baby, I wouldn't have had nothing to say. Baby, do you? Do you, boo-boo? If she would have said she was Buddhist, baby, do you? That's on you. That ain't got nothing to do with me. If she would have said she was the nation, well, you playing a little bit, Malcolm X, I wouldn't, play with them. But do you? That ain't got nothing to do with me. But you decided to tiptoe and play and tap dance in the area that I'm familiar with. So yeah, I got something to say about it. You don't get to come in my house and I not speak up. And that's what it angers me about the church who supports it. At some point, repentance has to be repentance. It has to be true. But we would understand that if we wasn't out here cosplaying too. Listen, y'all, thank you so much for joining me in the Champagne City tonight. We had a good time. We had a lot that we talked about, and this is part 2. We are going to have part 3. It's either going to be on tomorrow night or Tuesday. It depends, because I told y'all I got a job. So I got to go to sleep. I got to go to sleep because I got to get up and go to my job in the morning. Y'all excited for me? Even if you're not, I'm excited enough for me. Enough to be excited for you. I'm excited enough for the both of us. Excited enough to know that if God can do it for me, he could do it for you too. Yeah, he can. Yeah, he can. If you knew how dark and depressed that I was before God did this for me, baby, you'd understand why I'm so excited about it right now. And why I'm telling you right now, if he can do it for me, he can do it for you too. Yeah, he can. Yeah, he can. You just got to talk and speak yourself free. You got to see yourself there. That's it. But y'all, listen, thank you for joining me in the Champagne City. We are going to continue on tomorrow or Tuesday with part 3 of this whole debacle that we got going on, plus more. You know how we do. Thank you for joining me. If you want to support the channel, you can hit the Cash App. It is in the description of the video. Otherwise, your like, your view, your subscribe, just being here from a distance is good enough. Thank you so much for those that did subscribe. Thank you for joining the Champagne City and becoming one of us. Champagne Gang always. Thank you for coming in, showing out, dropping in the chat, making the people feel at home. You amazing, and you are the reason that we do what we do. Champagne Gang. Always remember, if it doesn't cause you to elevate, baby, it's causing you to depreciate. Now raise those glasses, clink, and let's drink till we meet again. Ta-ta.
When I told her what I did, she gave me champagne. That's